We're live? Hey, chat.
Re-row. Re-rowing.
They see me rolling.
Before stream.
I don't have the improv musical skills.
In the chat while we're fixing a chair. Talking to chat while we're fixing a chair. Talking to chat while we're fixing a chair. Chat's here and so's this chair. Oh, the camera was not switched on.
Mike needs toilet paper.
Rip. I guess that's what he would like to do.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Well, Tyler, it's just us and chat.
Oh, we're live?
Just not the video, just the.
Oh. Yes, I am. We are here. It is so weird seeing you all the way over there.
Yeah, I know. We're so far.
I have tried to make my interactions here with Cleo more common,
Yeah.
but there's a lot going on.
There is a
and
lot going on.
I feel like we've also interacted with a lot of the NPCs this round, these sessions too.
Yeah.
I just want to see how JB is going to react in this fight as well, too. Because, like, he technically would have a turn, I guess.
Well, he's gonna start grabbing way more than he needs in the name of building.
Oh, that's right.
this-
They're going to build an EMP.
Which is I'm fine with, but I think he's gonna take advantage of the newfound freedom he's been given.
JB's just going to...
I don't know if there's toilet paper in this bathroom or not, so I set some right by the door.
I'll take this and take that.
Yeah. But Astro will be doing inventory after this.
I would hope. Make sure you put those 2 screws back to where they go.
Yeah. Fix the mistakes of sloppy workmanship.
Sloppy workmanship.
Yeah.
Who's
All-
sloppy workmanship?
Whoever replaced the panels, I guess the robots.
Oh.
And I was saying I think JB is gonna take advantage of his freedom of being able to grab whatever he wants. And maybe abuse that newfound freedom and take more than he needs for the EMP weapon.
You think right now, while in combat, he's...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Astro doesn't think that yet. He doesn't even know it's going to happen. But this is Trevor's meta. He could, but Astro will know if he does. I'm hoping he doesn't. It'll be great if he doesn't. But JB has been begging for stuff for so long.
JB do love stuff.
He does. And Astro wants to give him stuff. We just don't have the stuff to give him.
Hey, buddy.
What are you laughing at, Mike? Huh?
Nothing. Looks great.
No. I
We're
don't
all
know.
looking good.
I don't know why it
Can't
would
even
look
tell
great.
which chair it was, right?
Yeah.
Now
What
that
are you
we're
talking
all-
about? What do you mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
I was like, did something happen to a chair?
No, never.
Okay.
It's not like we have video evidence.
Yeah.
You can't prove it.
You can't prove that we don't have video evidence.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. We're live just before you say anything awful about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, just made a mess up there.
Just about. Oh, I can't.
Oh, that's my GM notes.
Yeah, we want to see those.
Yeah.
Or at least-
Mostly it's clues you've already gotten. It's like the list of them that are crossed off as I give you the clues.
Well, we'll take the clues that we haven't gotten yet.
No. I'll tell you one of the clues you haven't gotten yet. Talia was attacked by robots.
No way.
Okay. Okay. Okay,
I
that's
don't
good
see
to
him.
know.
Oh yeah, he's allowed in. Sorry. I didn't.
That sandwich sent me back to Sleepy Town, so
Just try
Well,
and put him
get
up
out
on the
of
couch.
sleep.
That's why I
Oh, just like
didn't
point
eat
him
the
up there.
whole thing. I
You
could
go on the
have.
couch.
I
There?
had
Lupin, play.
just a touch more than
Play.
half.
Good boy.
Good boy.
That I had like a little bit of the hot sauce they had there too. I sampled the scorpion pepper one, and I think I'm feeling that in my tummy.
Was it good?
It was tasty. It was very tasty.
Before we
It's,
begin, you have
it's
to
not
pick
like
your
an
two ciphers.
overwhelming level of heat.
We're live.
Oh.
Our faces are not live, but we're in the pre-roll stuff.
Hello, Twitch.
Hello,
Twitch?
The Patreon content
Son of a
Hello, YouTube.
coming at you live from a perfectly normal chair.
What's up? It's your boy.
Please start all of our future streams like that. When we introduce ourselves, everyone's like, "Hi, I'm Cleo, and I play this character." And then you just say, "Coming to you live from a perfectly normal chair. It's Trevor. I play Astrodon."
I gotta put in my ears.
Did we introduce ourselves in the last session?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good.
But we had that
Almost
midway.
did it twice.
We almost did it twice, yeah.
Yeah.
I was fully
I
committed.
tried to end us early. That was
good.
crazy.
I know we would have missed out on all the beautiful content of chairs falling apart.
Yeah. Imagine if
Yeah.
that had happened off camera.
Jet
Good
assisted.
boy, Lupin. Good place. Good boy.
Why is it as soon as they put in like the monitors, all I hear is like, "Bah!"
Because it's a
Welcome.
dramatic
Just the
time.
pre-stream music playing.
It's just the pre.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What are my options? Oh, I just
Shit.
picked two. How many?
Assisted.
How many?
2.
No, like out of how many?
Oh. These.
All of them?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 14 more, so you can roll a d12 if you want.
Jet assisted.
Not all of them will make the most
Learning.
sense to give you, but I'm still going to make them all
You
available.
said
to
there's
you.
14.
Yeah.
Roll a d28 and divide by 2.
If I roll a 12,
Roll
I'm gonna
something.
roll a D1 after that, but I rolled a 6.
You say
Okay.
you'd roll a
You want
d1.
6 from the top or 6 from the bottom?
6 from the bottom.
1, 2,
Make it complicated.
3.
Did you say you'd roll a d1 if you rolled a 12?
No, I said D4.
Shut up.
Shut up. 6.
Could have done a D2.
It's a normal
Should've
chair.
won
Shut up
the
about it already.
Yeah.
We're all aware of.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
I'm
you
not,
keep
I'm
bringing
not
it up.
talking about your chair, okay?
Stop
Oh
bringing it
my-
up, Leo. There's nothing wrong with
Ooh, you
God.
got another fun. Oh, you get 2 of them. So here's your first one, and this one's dope.
So now there are 13.
Whoa.
Read it for Chad.
Cosmic Intuition. Level 5. Subtle. Effect. Grants perfect navigational awareness for 5 hours, allowing the user to pinpoint their exact location relative to any known star system.
That would have been really good for Green 1.
Yeah. That started out like a Ms. Mojo
Now,
kind of read. Cosmic Thing, level 5. Coming in at number 5.
so how many am I allowed to hold on to at any given moment?
I believe if you're tier 1, you can definitely only bear 2 of them. If you're tier 2, it's unclear. I need
is
to
tier
check your.
2.
Okay, let me check your.
I know
your thing.
there are abilities and features that give you more cipher slots, but I forget if it also goes up with your level.
Well, I'm at 3 right now, and I need to know if I can handle another one or if I need
Yeah,
to
you may need to
discard.
already drop one of them. Hang on, let me see.
All right. Mike,
Okay.
you're allowed to bob your head up and down now. You're not in the car anymore.
You can carry.
never be the same.
You can carry 2.
I'm like a
Okay.
You can install the node that lets you carry more of them, right? Like remember, one of your modules that you can install, your Cortex, lets you bear
Right.
4. Otherwise, in order to carry more of them, for every cipher over you are, the chances of a bad thing happening to you increase, like them reacting with each other.
Interesting.
There is a chart. I probably won't use the chart.
Yeah.
But the worst thing on the chart is that they form a singularity and your character is obliterated.
Okay, that's
The
not
best
bad.
thing on the chart is that it smells weird. That's like the least impactful thing.
Okay. Singularity's not too bad.
That's pretty cool.
I'm
Pretty
gonna
fun.
get rid of the magic link.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what's that?
And then you had a chance at a second one here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Magic
take
Link
it.
is gone forever. So,
Yeah,
Rip the magic link.
how do you want to pick your number? There's 13 of them now.
13.
7.
If only there was that D1 you
Right.
could roll with the.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll D20.
That's fair, and just roll again if it's too high.
Yeah,
Or loop the
Too
numbers.
bad it's gonna be 20 3 times in a row.
10
There we go.
10?
10.
From the top or the bottom?
from the top.
1 to the bottom. Bottom to top. I stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'll take that one. She don't want that.
That was a nice smile by the DM.
Sensor Ghost, level 4. Effect. Become invisible to all electronic detection for 4 minutes.
Wow.
You're seeing how like there are
you
bits of
probably don't need that
functionality
one.
left behind by
You probably don't need that one.
the centuries.
That won't be useful at all.
No, I don't see how you should probably just give that one up.
Give it to someone like Mark.
Cleo, I can't bop my head. I'm like a flea. In that if you set the height of like how high I can jump, I can't do any higher than that. Are you aware of this for fleas?
I'm aware.
Okay.
You just pulled that like my not like
Yeah.
deep in my knowledge core.
Yeah, there you go.
Deep in your
yeah, I'll
knowledge
never
core
be able to.
happened like 40 minutes ago.
I'll never
No, the
bop.
flea Bart.
The flea Bart.
So anyway,
The flea Bart. Oh, he's gonna make us start.
No.
I was thinking about it.
Okay.
I guess if
We're
we
talking
have
about
to.
flea facts.
Did you know?
Welcome back to another Flea Facts video.
Number 4.
Hamburger foot lettuce.
It's the natural.
Hamburger foot lettuce.
Welcome back to the Winged Badger Tavern, where friends tell stories. I'm Josh, your Winged Badger Game Master, and I am joined, as always, by some of my friends. Friends, introduce yourselves. Let's start here, and we'll go this way around the table.
All right. My name is Tyler. I'm playing Ronan Voss, who is a tongue-tied explorer who also sailed beneath the Jolly Roger. And I promise I don't serve any foot lettuce.
Hello, I'm Jacqueline. I am played by Cleo.
And I stand for
Foot lettuce.
Jet Assisted Quantum Learning Interstellar Navigational Engine.
Yeah.
Wow.
And number 15 was in fact hamburger foot lettuce. So we're gonna have to investigate that one.
Yeah.
And what are you?
Oh, I'm a naive AI who entertains.
Hello. I'm coming at you live from a perfectly normal chair.
He did it. Oh my God.
I'm
He
Trevor.
fucking did it.
I'm playing Astrodon, a
We've
lucky
peaked.
explorer who works for a living.
I am Hamburger Foot Lettuce, attorney at law. Thank you. I'm Mike. Hello. I play Mark Putty, a clumsy adept who talks to the system. Or the lead.
And I'm your GM. I'll be playing everybody else, but right now, mostly that means that y'all are in some danger.
Yeah.
Yo, Saren Peters got that suit.
Yo.
Oh, it's okay.
Did it just run itself?
Yeah.
Did it just
It
like
was
pop up?
there.
Saren
It
just,
was
she
up
just wanted
there.
to say hi.
I didn't see her when you did it.
Weird.
When you did
I
it.
saw her.
Is Saren in the room with us right now?
Yes.
Yes.
You know who else is in the room with us right now? Some robots. Robot. Well, robot. Just one robot.
Just run.
One robot.
That's good.
When
now.
we
Take an
left
XP for
off,
that.
thank you. When we left off, you can subtract one of your XP.
Thank you.
When we left off,
Thank you, sir.
when we left off,
No.
we were in search of
This
our
is mine, but
missing
you can
security
use it.
officer, Talia Bones. We tracked the problem or the reason for her disappearance to some robots constructed by the ship's roboticist, whose name is Julian Brooks, and he looks like that.
The desk.
JB's robots, some of them, went rogue, and we have found some security footage of them abducting security officer Talia Bones. What's wrong? What are we doing? I don't know.
I might have put it there. I don't remember anymore. It's definitely mine.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's been a pencil thief.
I'll subtract.
We were looking for Talia.
Yeah.
We tracked her disappearance to some robots that went rogue. We eventually, in the search for those, we found ourselves in Warehouse 2, where Astro and Ronan Voss, you've been searching through this big, expansive warehouse, which includes some hazardous materials, some hazmat kind of oil drums and things, probably from the reactor directly above Warehouse 2. Just waste being stored before it can be jettisoned from the ship or whatever. And Ronan was at one end of the room, Astro started at the other end of the room, while Mark was doing some data-related things, kind of tracking down some issues with video feeds and such. And Astro, almost right away, found a robot hiding in a crate. Hiding? It claimed it was working, and then it threw a 40-gallon metal drum at Astro, knocked him off the catwalk onto the ground, spilled hazmat everywhere, and then Astro, very wisely, ducked around a corner and tried to evade, and before the robot could pursue, Ronan Voss, alerted by the noise, leapt across the catwalks, just skipped one to the next the whole way across the room, and rather than drawing the weapon he always carries, bopped it across the face with a fist. We find ourselves now, Ronan, you are face to face with a robot that you just punched in the face. It is that robot's turn. While this has been happening, in the data sphere, a whole different fight has been going on. Shipboard AI Jacqueline has been tracking down maybe First Contact, maybe an alien construct of some kind, a sort of quantum super intelligence, if you will, that has identified itself as Sentry 782. Jacqueline has been trying to get it off of the ship. The Spirit of Inquiry has been infiltrated by this thing. And apparently 783, just at the end of the last session, we found 783. In that process, Jacqueline came across Milspec 76 Beta, another AI on the ship that wasn't really authorized to be there, but claims to be helping, and Jackie sent it off to hunt to see if it could take down either of the sentry units. At the moment, Jackie is essentially just trying to fortify the bridge. You've just banished these two, not banished, but you've managed to eject them, at least temporarily, from the bridge of the Spirit of Inquiry. And that is, I think, the full recap of all of the things that have happened in all of the places.
Yep.
And now I'm just vamping because the music's really close to the end, so it feels like it would make more sense to start Ronan's turn with like a fresh, soundtrack for everything.
Anything could happen.
Yeah.
This is the moment.
Precisely. Thank you. I just needed you to yell a little bit, but not really yell about it. That's great, what you've just done. Ronan Voss. In front of you, humanoid robot, about as tall as you, maybe a little bit taller. You have punched it, and it kind of staggered away the way like the Boston Dynamics dog does, where like the servos catch it so it doesn't fall over. It kind of like, reorients itself. So it stands back up essentially an inch away from you. So you're now just face to face with a robot. It looks back at you, pure black faceplate, white body, and then it's going to attempt to, it like shudders, like it like almost looks like it flinched towards you, and then instead of actually attacking you, it's going to grapple you by the front of your shirt, and it's going to try and toss you in the container behind it. I need you to make a strength defense roll, a difficulty of 4, target roll of 12.
Okay. Muscles of iron cannot be used ever in combat, right?
I believe that is true.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Other than attack rolls.
Well, this isn't technically an attack roll.
This is a
but-
defense
yeah,
roll, so you
but-
can't use it here.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
all might-based
We're rolling.
actions other than attack rolls you
Yeah,
attempt
'cause-
are eased.
We're just gonna try and. I got a 14.
You got a 14. That is a high enough roll that so it grapples you by the shirt, but you're able to kind of like pull back and hold your ground. So now you are like, it has a hand on the front of your shirt, and maybe you have a hand on its wrist or something like that. You are essentially there grappling with this robot. Another turn goes by. Like, there are other entities and creatures out there doing things, and they all have done their actions, and that brings us to the rest of the party.
Wait.
What would you all like to do? Well, basically, the way that initiative in Cypher works is it's just all the good guys have a turn, and then all the bad guys have a turn.
Right.
So, however many bad guys there are, they've all now done their thing that they're doing. And now it is the good guys' turn again. What would you all like to do?
I'm just going to keep on working on this convoluted
That's
EMP
right. 4
gun.
rounds to make an EMP gun with JB. You and JB have begun working. Probably in this first round, you've like cracked open a couple of nearby supply crates and you're pulling out materials. JB is calling out a list of needed parts to you, and you're kind of like pulling them out and handing them to him.
Question. Mm-hmm. So I have something called Hand to Eye. This ability provides an asset to any task involving manual dexterity, such as pickpocketing, lockpicking, games involving agility, and so on. Each use lasts up to a minute, and then a new use replaces the previous use. It's an action to initiate and costs 2 speed points. Could I use that for a firearm?
Sure, that's cool.
Okay.
It's high noon.
Then I would like to pull out my handgun and peek back around the corner and take aim at the robot.
Okay. You peek back around the corner. You do not have a clear shot to the robot past Ronan Voss. You can still take the shot, but I'm going to hinder you.
Can I wait for an opening?
Sure. I'll let you kind of set up shop and wait for an attack, and basically it will trigger as soon as Ronan and the robot, break their engagement. So it'll be kind of like out of turn order. Like whenever that moment happens, you can take the shot.
Perfect.
Ronan, you do not know that Astro is lining up the shot unless he yells to you about it.
I already planned on doing.
What are you up to?
I already planned on trying to basically, now that we have each other in a grapple, my plan was to literally like throw him over the catwalk onto the next floor below.
Okay, are you coming with him or are you trying to stay up there?
More like I'm gonna throw him down and then probably proceed to pull out my firearm and have that high ground advantage.
Okay, so that's going to be an opposed strength check, or not opposed strength check, but you're going to roll against a level 4 strength attack.
4. I'm gonna use some effort.
Okay.
Sure I have. And take away from my last.
I love this song you picked out. Is this new? I think I heard it earlier tonight. I was like, man, this is good.
Everyone was here with like the
I got a 15,
descending tones.
and I used 1 level of effort. So was that like a 18?
That's an 18?
Yeah,
What was your roll on the die?
15.
Okay, so it doesn't come with any plus whatever to your attack.
Oh, okay.
But it is enough to succeed. So you fling the robot off of yourself and throw it onto the ground. While it is prone, Astro, your attack is triggered.
Can I make one extra thing to say that I threw it towards the hazmat, like the hazardous material?
Ooh.
Not sure that would do anything.
I think
to
that
him,
would have
but-
been a major effect. If you had
Okay.
rolled a crit, you could do that.
Or
in this case, it's just straight down from the...
Probably
well,
where you landed.
a player intrusion that you could do. So remember, player intrusions don't change your attacks; they change your circumstances. A player intrusion could be that the hazmat is now spilling back towards the catwalk, right? So it would almost be like a floor is lava situation for you, where you couldn't come back down. But you could do that if you wanted it to be rolling that
I'll just
direction.
kind of toss him down. He'll kind of be
Okay.
like isolated anyway.
So,
If I
and I'll
may.
use 1 level of effort in my attack. So I have 1 asset, and I'm using a level of effort.
Okay.
That is a 19 on the die.
Okay, that is +3 to your attack and a minor effect. And okay, so wait, what's your damage? Is that a light or a medium weapon?
Handgun, I believe, is a medium.
It's marked on your sheet. There are little bubbles.
You got to
Look down under attacks.
Who doesn't have
Combat?
a gun on
Medium.
this shit?
Medium. Okay, so that's 4 damage. +3 is 7 points of damage. And you get a minor effect. Your minor effect, well, do you want to suggest one? Do you have one in mind?
I don't have one.
Okay. I think a decent minor effect might be that you damage maybe one of the the feedback sensors in its arm. So it's like one of the arms can no longer like function quite properly. You don't sever it or anything, but it like doesn't have as much data as it would normally want.
Yeah.
And then Ronan's turn was the grapple. You used your delayed action of attacking it. You're building a thing, and then we jump back to the bridge node, where Jackie is maybe by yourself.
Well, I think now's the time to go find the people important to right now in a crisis. Did I see Chet Gamma in the bridge at all?
Yeah, Chet's in the bridge.
Okay. While the main parts of the bridge are shut down, I'm going to jump to his communicator, because communications is still up.
Okay.
And try to establish, like, I need to touch base with the captain.
Jackie?
Hello, Chet.
Hello.
There's a bit of a problem on board the ship.
I've noticed.
There appears to be some extraterrestrial quantum AI infecting the ship as we speak. I am particularly hindered in this regard, but it appears we have help.
Help from what?
Unsure. It appears to be a military spec human AI.
We were issued you.
Correct.
Okay.
Unsure where it came from.
So what's the current situation?
Well, seeing how it is more fit at attacking this quantum AI, it appears to be hunting it down. I am trying to reestablish parts of the ship, but I gotta be careful, as it appears if I open any areas that have been infected, it gets a chance to attack me, and I'm running on fumes. So I had to shut down the bridge as there were 2 AI on board called Sentry 0782 and 0783.
That doesn't make any sense. How did they get on board?
Unsure. I'm wondering if perhaps we have done something with Green 1 and they were stationed there.
You think there could have been life on Green 1?
I think perhaps life had been to Green 1 before, or seeing how we're somewhere different, perhaps when we moved places because of that explosion, maybe that caused damage where we are now.
Are we somewhere different? It seems like we're in at least a nearby star system. The star maps are similar.
I can't tell, but what's clear is that it thinks that we've killed 781 of these sentries. And now the others are after us.
All right. Well, the bigger mystery of this does not concern me at this time. There must be some way that this other construct is communicating or infiltrating our ship. Why don't you get down to spectrology and work with Adelaide to try and figure out which of our sensor arrays is going haywire and see if you can take it offline?
Sounds good. Oh, and Talia Bones have been kidnapped by robots.
I'm sorry, say that one again.
Talia Bones has been kidnapped by robots. Our robots.
We have robots?
JB had created some humanoid robots for help around the ship, and it appears that maybe they've
the
been
crew
hijacked.
redundancy robots. They're
Yes.
kidnapping people?
Well, 2 of them have.
Why?
I don't know.
How is this investigation happening? Is Dean in charge of this?
I believe Dean is aware.
So, who is actually participating in this investigation? We cut from here to the warehouse
Deputy
2.
Astro. Ronan,
All of us in a weird pose.
Yeah, we cut to warehouse 2 where Ronan and Astro are both pointing guns down at a robot that's laying on the ground. Mark, you are constructing your EMP gun. So this will be round 2 of that. You are working on the EMP gun. You've now you're getting the last couple materials. JB has unrolled like one of those sort of portable leather like tool things. So it unrolls and has a bunch of different hand tools in it.
God, that's sick.
What's up?
I hate to be this person, but teacher, you forgot your homework.
Oh.
The enemy turn didn't go.
Oh, yes, it did.
It. I thought I went last on our team.
You did. So, what are you two doing? Astro and Ronan, you gonna shoot it again?
Away from
Shoot
the
it more?
self-destructing robot.
Is the robot still? Is it now just standing there, or is it?
It's
look
laying
like
on the
gonna-
ground where you tossed it.
But does
laying
it look
still.
like it's ready to do an action or anything?
Doesn't seem like it. It stopped moving.
Such a piece of shit.
Ronan's gonna take this time, and he's gonna make his way down to the robot, but more to closer to Astro.
Okay, are you like kind of jumping down from the catwalk,
Yep,
or are you
no
taking
attack.
a ladder?
I'm just gonna. Oh, probably should use a ladder.
Yeah.
Probably should use a ladder.
It's only one story, so you could, it'd be a very low speed task difficulty if you wanted to jump, or you could take the ladder. Either
Or I
is
can
fine.
use fleet of foot and only use 1 speed point.
That's true.
I'm gonna do that.
Doesn't Fleet of Foot last like 10 minutes or
Oh
something?
yeah, but then it's still active.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be down there.
Great. Ronan heads down the ladder faster, Astro, than you would have imagined possible for a chef. Ronan has he probably does that cool like where you grab the outside of the ladder
Yeah.
but you slide down.
Yeah.
He like swings around, catches it with a knee or something, and slides down. So Ronan, you slide down to the ground. You and Astro are now. Astro's behind the corner, I guess, but
Yeah.
you make it to the robot.
Oh, at least like I'm in view of both both Astro and I can see the robot. and stuff.
Great.
So, and then I guess that's my turn then. I'll just kind of make it down there just to like assist the situation, because if the robot's not moving now, my thought is maybe something like we did it, or I don't know.
Okay.
So
Ronan comes down, but he didn't really say anything to you. He's just kind of cautiously looking at the robot on the ground.
Did my previous communication get sent through the ship
Which one did you send?
with the picture and the look?
Oh, I don't remember if the communications node was on or not at the time. There was a lot of up and down with the comms node.
I believe that one got through because
Okay.
we did. What NPC saw that? I thought.
No, I just sent it out to the ship. I don't know.
Oh right, because then I made the joke of
like
have
ship
you
Twitter.
seen this AI?
Yeah.
Yeah, ship Twitter.
Yeah.
Sure. So you Shipstagram.
I shitters what I.
It was just like a blanket
Shit talk.
send all.
Sure. The picture went around. Not everybody maybe has opened the
Yeah.
file, but there's just like a file from Astro. Jackie, you have certainly seen a picture of a robot on a catwalk. It was taken straight up looking at the ceiling, so you can't really identify which warehouse that is.
He didn't have time to write a detailed report, okay?
Huge man. Okay.
So I have an ability called Handy, which is I'm trained in tasks related to carpentry, plumbing, and electrical repair. And I wanted to see if I could discern like the power cord for the robot and sever that to just fully...
Can I just unplug the robot?
Yeah.
That's cool. Make an intellect roll.
Yep.
Sorry.
And Handy will ease it for you.
Yep.
When you said power
Can
cord,
So it's
Ronan
a
also
diffi-
play defense on this? Like, as he's getting closer, Ronan will also, like, kind of, like, help him out and assist on it, I guess. Make sure...
Are you covering him with a weapon, or are you
Yes.
helping him with the electrical thing?
Oh. No, we're going to cover him with a weapon. That's
Okay.
more like the defense I was thinking.
Great.
I was just thinking when you said power cord that there's just a giant extension cord like
Goes
to
the whole way
robot.
back to engineering.
Yeah.
Has a
I wonder
spool.
where they went.
Actively jiggling as it's moving around the ship.
I'm going to spend an XP to reroll, but I have something called advantage, which is when I use an XP to reroll a d20 for any roll that affects only me, I get to add 3.
Nice.
Oh, go ahead. Let's do it.
So I get to add 3 to the next roll and hope it's not as bad.
Hey, man, hop, do it.
Just roll the damn
Okay.
dash.
I rolled a 14, so add 3 for 17.
17.
Oh, very
nice. That is easily enough for you to successfully find there's like an energy cell somewhere in it, probably somewhere in like the core. And you kind of like, oh, this looks like an access panel. You kind of pry that off with a screwdriver and like pop it out. As you pop the access panel off to disable it, you pop the access panel off, and the robot suddenly springs into life again and tries to like stop you. It throws its arms up towards you. One of them, the sensor is disabled, so it's calibrated wrong and it misses. The other one, as it comes up, Ronan just blows it off with his revolver, and so like a bit of robotic forearm kind of like flies behind your head as you like clip and cut the power to it. Yeah, and you just like shut it down.
Can I
Thanks,
check
Ronan.
in on that ship
Anytime
scan?
there. You know I got your back.
Yeah, you could certainly reach out to Adelaide.
Mm-hmm. Adelaide?
JB goes, wait, can you? Are you still?
But you
Are we working on this, or-
yes, it's a hands-free device. I've got a thing inside. I'm moving around. I'm just checking in on
Okay, I
something.
just need you to hold that steady. I can't
Okay,
stop shaking your
I'm-
hands. I'm trying to solder here. I don't want to burn you.
Adelaide.
Hello?
How's that scan coming, dear?
Oh, there's definitely some life on the ship. It's not, I mean, the problem, like I said, I'm kind of cobbling together tools for this. It's not like, oh, we've got the
That's
thing in
fine.
place here.
I was just checking. I'm just checking.
You arrive in the spectrology system just as this conversation's happening. So you're like, oh, it's Mark. You know, like,
Oh, hello.
Jackie!
Hey, long
Hey.
time no see.
Hey, I tried to check in on you and you didn't answer.
in the
I was very
background,
scared.
Ronan's gun.
Everything's good over here.
What? Why are? I will follow up in a second.
Yeah.
I hope you just see in the background, like, Astro and I just, like, high-five me, like, yeah, 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 and, like, kind of bucking at the robot on the ground.
Adelaide, I actually have a request for you.
Yes, you see Adelaide is like
She's working on
waist deep in one of the instruments in the spectrum. Like her legs are sticking out the top of the like instrument panel, and you see just like electrical bits, you know, all around her. She's got like a pair of wire cutters tucked behind her ear and a soldering iron in her hand. Yes.
Oh shoot. Chat just wanted to ask like what's going on with the.
He's saying there must be some way that this
Oh, right,
other
right, right,
intelligent.
yeah. Has any of our sensor arrays been acting erroneously
They're all acting weird now.
before?
I would need to look at the logs. Can this wait?
I'll do that for you.
That'd be great. And she just tosses her little badge onto the desk. It lands roughly near where the NFC chip is. You're like, yeah, if I just route some extra aux power to that reader, it'll, you know, you're like, bloop. You kind of boost it, the connection there, and then you have access to the spectrology logs.
I'm Adelaide.
No, you're not.
That's identity theft, Jackie.
Okay, Mark,
Yeah.
you're actually, never mind. Jackie's here. Jackie, can you move power from that instrument over to this instrument?
Ching.
Done.
And then the entire ship, the lights flicker for a second, and she goes, "All right, I did your scan. I'm gonna just send you the results because I'm literally upside down."
All right,
and you
thank
get
you.
like a little bloop that's not the thing I wanted. You get a little bloop as the data comes into your data pad.
Yes. Okay. Take a peek through that. See if I can find anything on Talia's organs or.
You can only see where there is life on the ship, so you can see all the different rooms that have life forms in them.
Can I find any in like an atypical place?
Yes.
Such as inside of a box.
Such
or-
as Warehouse 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Warehouse 1 has an atypical life form in it.
Can we?
Or an unexpected life form, I should say.
Where's that at?
Other
Where's
side of
one?
the
That's
ship?
the front of the ship.
We're on the complete opposite
Warehouse
side.
1's at the front of the ship.
Oh, we're not there. We're at a different
You're
warehouse.
in Warehouse 2. You're the
Okay.
aft end of the ship.
Okay. How do I know that it's like? It's just weird that.
It's just
there's
weird
anyone
that there
in
would be, like,
Okay.
why would someone be in Warehouse 1 during a crisis? You see people where they ought to be, like in the bridge or on station in the research department and stuff.
In
It's-
warehouse too.
There any chance? I can't imagine. I didn't specify for it. Can I see any sort of odd electrical presences moving around or like anything similar?
No, this one was scanning for life forms.
Yeah. Hey, Adelaide.
I'm not home!
Okay, we don't want to be doing what we're doing, honey, but there's killer robots on the loose. So I'm sorry to bother you.
Killer what?
Thank you for. I just need another scan when you get a moment for like atypical electrical signals that are walking around.
Our whole ship is an atypical electrical
Okay.
signal.
Jackie, I can't with her. Can you please help?
Mark, I believe what you're asking is if we can find a way to detect these robots.
Yeah, of course.
I will devise a way.
Thank you. I'm so.
Why are you
sleepy.
asking me for robot things? Isn't JB around?
JB is currently busy with Mark, I assume.
The camera cuts back to Warehouse 2, where JB is like surrounded by random parts that he's been soldering together. Astro standing over the now disabled body of a robot. You look up and see that JB has like 4 crates open. He's done no inventory request paperwork, and
Well,
he
I
is just
wouldn't
putting
expect
together a thing. As you see that in the distance, we are now 3 rounds into the 4 rounds of constructing your EMP cannon.
Sick.
The door right next to them is opened, and into the room, as summoned by JB, come 2 of the 3 remaining robots that are like were out there in the warehouses. And these 2 robots, as they walk into the room, they just walk over towards JB and sit down next to him.
Normal.
So, Mark, you're just like, you suddenly freeze. You've got a robot on your left and a robot on your right.
As I'm making a gun. to
Yeah,
just-
Ronan, you do not have a shot without risking hitting JB and Mark.
Without an action.
That's not our turn, is it?
No.
Should we eat the shoot up right away?
I mean, it technically is our turn now, unless
Is it?
because like everybody's gone.
If all of you have gone, then it's the enemy's turn.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm after you.
They come in and sit down next to JB and Mark. They look towards you. One of them reaches down and holds up a couple of pieces that you need to solder together. Holds them up in front of you in place so that you can solder them.
Cry if they break this.
The other one goes over to one of the open crates and like swings the door closed and begins locking it up.
Is that normal?
Thank you.
They're just doing like
Robot
tasks.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
It's everybody's turn.
Can I get a radioactive spill kit, which I assume we have, given that we keep radioactive stuff here to contain the spillage?
Yeah, you can either spend a player intrusion point to make one appear on the wall, as in, of course we have one on the wall. That's, where this is where we would keep them. Or you can roll an intellect task to search. There's going to be one in the room, but whether you can get to it easily is a different question.
I'll spend an XP for a player.
Great.
intrusion.
So you go over to the wall where the little break glass in case of spill thing is, and there's, like sand to pour on the spill and the different kinds of chemical solvents you pour over the sand, like all that kind of, it's all there. Everything you need. It will take 2 turns to like fully cover the hazmat problem.
And do Astro and Ronan know about Talia's whereabouts now, or we haven't really been?
Mark hasn't really said anything
Okay.
about it.
At that point-
Also, Astro, you were messing with you disabled a robot.
Yeah.
So as you were looking in there at different things, you get to pick yourself
Ooh.
a Cypher.
Oh my god, look at that big stack.
Look at that big stack.
Well,
There's
roll.
12 of
Look at
these, I
that.
believe.
Roll a
Or you
D12
can just
then.
pick one out of the fan if you
I
want.
almost stack
I got a 3.
index card.
3 from the top?
Yeah. Unlike Cleo, make your job easy.
That's nice of you. Oh,
He's
this
our
is the
enemy.
perfect thing for you. You'll see why. It doesn't have anything to do with combat.
You get to know how many screws are loose on the ship.
Screw counting.
Read it for the class.
Quantum enhanced long range communicator. Level 3. Effect allows for a 3-minute conversation with any location or person to whom you hold a tangible link, i.e., piece of their jewelry, shared DNA, etc.
Oh. That's a good one. For
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so you have found that as you were like, you know, snip the wire and you look in there and you're like, what's this thing? You pull it out.
So, how many ciphers can I have?
You can carry 2.
Okay.
So you would have to pick one to not carry.
I'm going to get rid of the intellect cipher you gave me
Okay.
earlier.
And also, if you're constantly getting rid of ciphers, this is your sign to use your ciphers more.
Yeah.
I don't have any ciphers.
Speaking of which,
Don't have
while I'm digging through the sensor array
Mhm.
information, I would like to use cosmic intuition
Okay.
just to know where we are.
Mm-hmm. You are exactly where the ship was. The explosion that was caused by the raw cosmetalline was so severe that even nearby star systems were reoriented, and that's why the star maps are close but don't quite line up. It was essentially like how a directed charge works, where it's like the way the gravitational nexus was shunted all of the energy in one direction away from you, pancaked the universe. A couple of stuff was like repositioned, and then it boom expanded again, and in the expansion it threw stuff in all directions. So the ship was actually shielded pretty well from the explosion, but like everything that was beneath, for whatever that means in space, beneath Green 1 was affected, or lots of those things were, including apparently the Voyager 2 satellite. From wherever that it's been more than 2,000 years since Voyager was sent out there, I think. So, or more than 1,200, whatever. It's been a long time since it was sent out there. But anyway, so that's that. Location-wise, you're exactly where you were. What's great about this is that it means all of your calculations as far as how to send, like, link up with the communication satellites you dropped and the Cosmeridium jump, all those things will work still. Or if you continue to nav, so you can just like reset the nav computer and like, nope, we're still here. It's just outside that looks different.
I'm going to send that message to Saren Peters.
Great.
And then I guess I'm going to dig through the logs and try to figure out when did sensor arrays start sending or receiving erroneous data.
Mm-hmm.
Is anything that I found earlier with that, whatever the heck it was, I had an at 20 or something.
I'm gonna
that
need more words than that to help me understand.
I found something about the spectrology.
You did.
stuff
You found
earlier.
something
Is
like a
that-
link to the quantum AI that was pointing towards spectrology.
Okay, I was just going in that general direction.
Yeah,
Okay.
some connection between it and there. Jackie, you also find that link, but you find it in the logs. The first evidence you can find, based on the limited data you have of the limited facet of this quantum entity that you can view, indicates to you that the 5th scan that Adelaide ran on the 2 cosmetalline particles that Ronan brought back in a sample container ran at the exact same moment that the quantum whatever began entangling itself with your ship's system. Further, once you have that time slot, you're like, okay, well, what else happened? You know, because that it doesn't have to be this. It's just that's one thing that happened coincidentally. You are able to successfully link that time with about 5 nanoseconds after Green 1 exploded.
Right, which I kind of already knew. Any particular sense? So it was a sensor pointed at.
A particular sensor, like instrument, that was scanning the sample container that had the 2 little cosmetalline
And that had the
particles in it.
first quantum erroneous data.
Yeah, that's the first time there's any kind of erroneous data, and it's that like weird code that like kind of recursively eats itself. You watch, like in the log, you can see 1 or 2 little hallmarks that you recognize from when that code was there, but most of it has eaten itself. So they're empty logs with a couple of weird like bytes of data.
All right, I'm going to shut down any sensors receiving data right now.
There are no sensors online. Adelaide has gutted the entire suite to scan the ship for life forms.
So they're not communicating right now, at least not through our methods. Okay. I think I'm going to work with Adelaide to try to determine how to scan for this quantum signal.
Okay. Has everybody taken an action for this round?
Ronan?
Wait.
Yeah, Ronan, what are you up
That's a
to?
confused look.
So the 2 robots are being helpful up by JB and Mark.
Ronan's gonna make his way back over to JB and Mark and all them, and hopefully be filled in where Talia's at.
Could be.
Like that's kind of what he wants to know, if there's any been progress being made on what they've been doing. But obviously he's gonna, it's mainly because the robots are there, but they seem to be passive at the moment. So he's gonna walk over, still with gun in hand though.
Okay. So you walk up to them. Ronan walks as you, Mark, you're sort of looking at the data, the scans that were sent to you and whatever. Next to you, JB is doing his best Tony Stark in a cave with a box of scraps, trying to make an EMP cannon. There's one more round before it's fully completed. Like this round needs to end, and then the next round you can use it. And so it is that I threaten Ronan Voss with a GM intrusion.
Hit me.
All right, Ronan, take 2 XP, give 1 away.
Mark.
Great. Ronan, roll an intellect defense task with a difficulty of 5, target roll of 15.
Your mind is being attacked.
Youch.
I'm gonna use 1 level of effort.
Okay.
And I
so
think
difficulty
I
4,
also
target 12.
I think I also have an edge on my intellect too.
No, that
just
just means
subtract
you
your
cost less.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. So then we're going for that.
Target 12.
Come on, baby. 13.
13.
Let's go.
You very briefly have a flashback to a moment from your history when you watched an airlock door blast open and your crew were sucked out of it, but you flash yourself back to the present instead of getting completely overwhelmed by it as you watch one of the robots that was pretending to lock one of the crates rip it back open again so that the second robot can take the weapon that JB is just finishing and throw it into the crate and then try and push JB into the crate afterwards. So the first thing is a success. The robot is a high enough level that it is able to just take the thing from JB and throw it in there. It is now going to grab JB, and they are grappling towards it. Mark, this also happens right in front of you. So the 2 of you watch this happen.
Yeah, so
I'm just surprised you guys didn't turn it off as soon as it arrived.
They would have just punched me in the throat, and I can't afford that right now.
I'm gonna go. So have they indeed thrown the object in the crate already?
The EMP gun is already in the crate.
They haven't shut it.
No, because they're trying to throw JB in there.
Okay, so and that's the case. I'm gonna go after one of them because it really does. I'm probably gonna go after one that's holding JB.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do just a full-on grapple attack and try to grab him with grab him and try to put myself in between him and JB. Like if I have to put my arm in between them and try to yank myself to put myself right in front, that's what he'll do.
Okay. Make a
Just do like a grapple.
that's going to be a might task. It's going to be a difficulty 5, and it's an attack. The reason it's a difficulty 5 is that I hindered you by 1 because JB is in the way, and you're trying to also not hurt him.
And here comes Ronan.
And I still can't use muscles
from
of
the
iron
top
for this,
rope.
right?
What's up?
I still can't use muscles of iron.
It is still an attack roll
Okay.
that you're making.
Yep. I'm just gonna go for the
Mark, you also have an
grapple and
action
try
here
to
in
like
this round.
push JB out of the way and get him at least push maybe probably back towards Mark if anything. Okay. 18.
18.
Let's go.
You are successfully able to put yourself in the way. You kind of like shove JB off to the side. The robot's arms, like that are already pushing, are going to start pushing you. So you have put yourself in the way, but because of the way your momentum is, you do lose the first step towards it. So the next round is the one where it can toss you in. It's pushed you to like right to the edge of the crate, essentially. So Mark, you watch as first the EMP gun is just like whee thrown away. And then the robot is fighting JB, and suddenly it's just Ronan. You don't even exactly know what Ronan did to intercede, but suddenly Ronan's in front of you, being pushed by his lapels by one of the robots towards a crate.
Can I also make a player intrusion really quick?
Sure, change your circumstances.
As I'm grappling this robot and in the struggle, my revolver is going to drop from my waist.
Nice. That's
But
cool.
it's going to be where the point I took off at. So it's probably going to be closer to you.
Okay. Oh,
I just want to make that known.
I don't know what to do.
I just forgot if Mark had a weapon or not.
Scramble or charm?
Is it our turn now?
It's not an egg. Just kidding.
Is it this rage that I got?
It's gonna fold him like an omelet.
It was a level 3. Was that like a 3-minute thing or
No, it eases a single task by 3 steps.
Okay.
A might task.
I think Mark is so done with today. And I think he wants to. There's other
place.
This is what he's going to do this time. He's very mad because he spent quite some time on that gun,
Good boy.
and it's immediately going away. I think he's like, I just want something to go right, and I do my rage, and I want to body slam the robot into the ground, like do one of the
one that's grappling Ronan.
yeah,
Just pull it off of me.
Do a suplex?
yeah.
Ronan, you're being pushed back, and suddenly this is a difficulty 1 target roll of 3 with your rage activated.
Yeah. Okay.
You got this.
That's a might. 5.
Good enough. Good enough.
Suddenly, it's just not there anymore. You're teetering on the edge because your balance is so off.
Yep.
And then you just see it like feet, wee, as it's like lifted up and body slammed into the ground by Mark Putty. And it just, Mark, as it impacts the ground, you hear this crunch, and you hear, like something in the energy cell has like cracked, and there's hazmat leaking out of it, like lithium juice or whatever.
Yeah, the good
but,
smoke.
Yeah, the good smoke, exactly. The magic smoke comes out, but the robot doesn't move any except for like those weird twitches of like there's just random power impulses getting to servo motors.
I take my shirt off. You're next.
The other robot, very calmly standing at the door looking, is going to hear that, and it's going to use its delayed action. This is why I didn't attack last round. It's going to kick the door shut because you're in the opening. It kicks the door at you, and you need to make a speed task difficulty 4 to evade, like get out of the way in time, or you're going to get kicked into the crate.
Okay, I'm gonna use fleet of foot for this to help do that.
You got this.
Can move short distance, part of another action.
Yeah.
So can I just use that to just move out of the way in time, or do I still have to roll?
No, this is.
Or would I
you
not be
still
able
have
to
to
use
roll.
that? Okay.
Yeah, that's for
That's more like
that's for covering
non-attack.
more space than you would normally do it.
Word.
This is you dodging an attack.
I'm trying to think of anything. No, I'm just gonna have to.
Target 12.
Gonna have to just go. I'm rolling again.
I saw that.
Go to
Spaghetti-o.
It was a natural roll, all right.
it's 11.
A natural roll. Okay, with an 11, that is not high enough. And so, Ronan, you're teetering on the edge. You're a little bit shook by the fact that Mark Putty just did a suplex. And then suddenly the door swings around and like smacks you in the face for 2 points of might damage.
Ooh.
And you are knocked backwards into the crate, and it clang, smacks shut on the end of the crate. You are not unconscious or anything. You're just in there, and it's dark. Astro, I think you have not taken an action this round yet.
Can I?
I was doing the waste management.
Oh, that's right. That's what you're doing.
Is it possible to do a player intrusion that a loose screw was in the way of the door closing all the way?
Yeah, that's an awesome player
Okay,
intrusion.
I want to do that.
Great.
So sloppy with these screws.
I know screws everywhere in warehouse too.
Love
What the heck's
this.
been going on over here?
There we go. I'm learning. Okay.
This is why I can't take a break.
Yeah. The door would have slammed shut on you, but instead there's a little crack of light, and you're like, I think I can just, you can't this round, but yeah. So
I got something planned.
that was a prepared action from the last round. This is everybody's turn. Jackie, now you're working with Adelaide on something.
Hello, Adelaide.
Hello?
We will need to find and isolate within the data sphere
Mm-hmm.
interference that looks similar to what used to be in these logs. I have snippets and recorded examples, but I don't have any physical examples to provide, considering it self-deletes. So all I have is literal recordings.
Mm-hmm. This really seems like Mark's area.
Mark's busy right
Oh,
now.
okay. Well, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. So what do you need from me?
I need you to help calibrate these sensors to find
The camera zooms out to the wasteland of the spectrology suite. Calibrate. Mm-hmm. We're at that stage.
calibrate sensors to scan the ship, which I believe you already have done. It just needs to be looking, instead of for thermals and life forms, it needs to be looking for electronics disturbance that would follow quantum levels of interference that we normally would not see. And it's expressed here, and also here.
Easy.
Simple.
Okay, I have an idea. We're going to go to the redundant spectrology suite in engineering, and we're going to do it from there.
If you insist.
Great. And she just pretends this mess isn't happening. You know, she like tosses her gloves back down on the, the workspace, picks up the one laptop that wasn't touched in this space, and then leaves. And she's going to cross the ship. She'll do it at a run, so she'll make it for the next round. She'll be in that space with you. But it is going to save you time in the long run because there's working equipment there that she can just do what she needs to do.
I guess since all I've done is talk to Adelaide, I am going to move to the data sphere there as well. And on the way, can I just do a quick, like, general intellect roll to see if I notice anything out of the ordinary quantum-wise on the way there? I believe going from... This is much higher... All right, so I'm in spectral analysis, and we're going to...
Engineering.
Engineering?
Yeah.
Would that be like fabrication?
Sure.
No, engineering has its own note. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm going to skip through communications, through the bridge, through infrastructure to get to engineering.
Great. As you pass through those things, they're mostly places you've been before, and you don't detect anything new in terms of like quantum entities or whatever. You at one point see a little mirage shimmer, but it doesn't resolve into an entity. And you make your way over to engineering. You get there before Adelaide does, but not by much. She's running. So you only have to wait a few seconds, and then she comes into the room from the other side. She walks over to JB's workstation, brushes a robot off the table unceremoniously. It just like falls into pieces and sets her laptop down, and then plugs into, there's like a bunch of Cat5 cables hanging from the ceiling. She like takes one and just plugs in, and she's like, all right, well, let's do this. And she starts, typing and working and like kind of recalibrating the sensor suites on the ship. Next round, you will be able to get data and roll tasks to comb through it and do things. She has not been impeded or anything on this journey. I'm sorry.
Why'd you have to clarify that?
Just in case you were wondering. That's all. There we go. Sorry, I was recentering the table.
Hello.
Somebody smacked it with a knee. Some loser did that.
Wonder who did that.
Yeah, some loser probably.
I'm sorry. Okay.
That totally lost my train of thought.
Back to the top of the round.
Who's
Oh yeah, back to
Bad
the top of the
guys.
round. Bad guys?
Yeah, they're up next, right?
Ooh.
I think so.
Watch out for bad guys.
Watch out for no.
I just realized
I'm
I had like
bad
random YouTube app on my phone this entire time, just facing the camera, and you can see it in frame.
Mark,
Promo.
you suplexed a robot and killed it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You get to pick a fun cipher from
I
our
got to
pile of
pick a
fun
fun
ciphers.
Maybe a little treat.
I think I want to
Maybe a
roll
little
this
treat.
time.
Okay.
A little treat.
I think there might be 10 left.
I think, is there 2?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 left.
I'm gonna
So
do-
maybe a D12 and
DC
just
roll.
turn the
Yeah.
turn the 1 into
DC
a
run it. DC
I don't know.
run right now.
12.
It's a 9.
It's a 9 from the top or the bottom?
Bottom, top,
the top.
top.
Keep
One.
going.
A little ball on the rug over there.
Didn't even notice. You just blended right in.
Yeah. If he doesn't move, you can't see.
Oh, that's cool.
Structural integrity booster, level 5. Effect. Strengthen any object or structure, improving its durability for 1 hour. Objects
use
below
that
level
on a
5
chair.
are enhanced to level 5 for the purpose of attacking them. Objects level 5 plus are instead improved by 1 level for the duration of the effect.
It's a shame we didn't have that when we, first got here through the wormhole.
I use it on my abs.
Can we use it on my chair?
So
Well, maybe for the rest of the session.
that's maybe resolving the last round there. This round begins. Mark, you get to your feet from the one you've suplexed. You turn, and the other robot is right there, having shoved Ronan into the crate. Its fist is already wound back to punch you, and then you just hear a and it is blown apart. And you turn, and Dean Lagrange is there with a shotgun in his hands.
Yeah.
That wasn't in your cane when you got a shotgun.
I went to the armory, of course.
Okay. It's good to see you, Dean. But sir, Captain...
Officer Lagrange, take 1 intellect point of damage under his withering stare.
It's been months. I can't remember. I'll take 2.
The door that you were about to push open swings open. Dean Lagrange is there with a shotgun over his shoulder.
I'm gonna have the weapon they just made in my hands as well, coming out.
You're just standing there. You're like, he's gonna open the door. I better strike a cool pose.
No, I just had it ready. Like
I don't want him to think I got thrown in here. I want to look
Ronan's
cool.
plan was to possibly use that on the last robot, but Dean came and saved the day. But no, he's gonna move out. Ronan's gonna move out. Mark, and all that. Did we before this all happened? Did you find out at all where Talia may be?
Warehouse 1, I see a thing. I did it. We did a scan. Adelaide was being really reluctant to do it, but we got it done, and there's a thing in Warehouse 1.
I'm heading there right now. I'm not
Okay.
going to waste any more time with
Okay.
this while we have this opening.
I'm jazzed. Let's go.
May I take this? Is this ready to be used?
What? I mean, technically, it still needed 1 more turn to fiddle with.
Okay, well, I'm going to hand it back.
We just needed a little bit more time.
That's fine. I'll
It's
hand it
just
back.
not done.
Ronan's going to grab his revolver and just go.
We'll be there soon.
Like, full on to see if he can try and, like, maybe try to get... Because it's going to be, we know there's one more robot at large.
Ronan's out of there. He's
So.
fleet of foot. It probably will wear off before the next encounter. But that's fine. So you head over that way. Astro, you have just finished cleaning up the chemical spill.
He's just been mopping this whole time.
You can't let it run amok.
He's like, oh, they'll handle it.
You hear a shotgun go off. You're like, that's fine. You keep mopping.
I would have overheard the. Okay. So then, Astro.
Were you in view?
Take an
though?
XP for a cool entrance, by the way. That was
Absolutely.
kind of a dope way to like, yeah, I'm just going to wait. They'll open the door for me.
About time you saved my ass.
If Astro heard Warehouse 1, he'll
Use your
follow.
mic, though.
If
Yeah.
Astro heard Warehouse 1, he'd follow.
Okay. Are you staying with JB to fix
we'll
the thing?
finish the gun and then
Okay.
we'll go.
Great.
Seems like we might not be able to use it, but I like.
Oh.
I've been working so hard on it.
Before Ronan goes, he's going to ask Dean, are you staying here or are you coming with us?
I think Mr. Brooks and I need to have a conversation. I'm so sorry, JB.
On his way,
This awkward thing
out the door, he's going to message Mark on his communicator and be like, look out for our boy JB, please.
He didn't do this.
That is all.
Mark, you don't know what the message is, but you see a little like come in on your communicator from Ronan.
Just hear Lagrange, and I just kind of not make eye contact with JB.
For the whole rest of the scene.
My problem. I'm sorry, brother.
Lagrange comes over and he crouches down next to the work you're doing. He goes, "This is impressive. This will negate the robots." JB goes, "Yeah, dudeski, it will." He goes, "Okay, well, Mark, good work on the investigation, finding where Talia is. Why don't you go and help the other members of the drop squad, and I'll help Mr. Brooks finish this."
Well, I mean, I was pretty invested in it. I don't want to be rude, but it was my idea, and I was very excited to get Yes, sir.
You can have credit for the idea. I'll
I-
make a
I-
note of it in the report.
But I think it's important to bring it with me to the
to disable the robots.
where we're going.
That's fine. I can wait a few seconds. And he just stays crouching right over everyone's shoulder while you finish it.
Mark feels no difference than when the robot was there.
We cut across to the spectrology suite. Data begins rolling in from the sensors.
I will go ahead and do. Would you say this counts as a lab?
Sure.
I'm going to not do that. Never mind.
It's going to take like 30 minutes.
I'm gonna take an action, and be like buffering. And in reality, I'm just trying to recover a little bit.
Okay, you're doing a recovery roll?
Yeah.
Great. Data continues rolling in. You do a recovery roll. We're going to cut from there to towards Warehouse 2, or Warehouse 1, I should say.
Yeah.
You're heading towards the front of the ship. Ronan, you're going to be the first one to get there because you took off right away.
Gotcha.
So we're going to start with you. You're also faster than Astro because you, well, Fleet of Foot were off, but you're just headed there.
Yeah. Also, another thing I want to probably reach out because I didn't even realize this until like I started running. Ronan's gonna message again to Mark Putty for a more specified location in Warehouse 1 where this may be, because all he knows is that's Warehouse 1. He ran out before knowing exactly the spot.
And this is the biggest.
But
warehouse.
before he gets the message, if he does make it there, first thing he's gonna do is go in, take a look. He's mainly gonna look for that robot.
Okay.
That robot's his first priority,
Okay,
because he thinks if he can find the robot, he might be able to find Talia.
great. So you head over to Warehouse 1, and you're just going to look for the robot. That's going to be an intellect task.
It's all this freaking intellect.
I hit her!
I might be able to help next round, but if you don't find it this round, so don't try too hard.
Okay. You say so. If I roll in that one, it's on you.
Not a nat one. Not a nat one.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. You're so like hopped up on like I'm gonna fight the thing that you don't have any of the brain power to like I'm gonna find the thing. Astro, you get to Warehouse 1 expecting Ronan to have like kind of ducked in and you'll have to track him down, and instead he's standing right at the entrance to it. Like maybe he hadn't considered how big it is. He's just very slowly looking around Warehouse 1.
So I guess I'll use the enabling others and provide him like, hey, check over there.
Okay.
And then I will look in somewhere else like we did with Warehouse 2.
Great. So next time you do this, you can roll it with an asset.
Where?
You roll your intellect task.
Will
for
it
this
be
round.
eased because I'm familiar with the warehouse?
No.
No.
This warehouse is too big for it to be like, oh, yes, only the ones that are big enough to hide a body are in this one spot. Like, it's not that convenient.
I don't have any other things.
Oh yes, the body crates.
Yeah.
I got a 16. And
You got a
that's-
16?
That's what I'm using.
That's pretty good. Here's
Level
what
5.
happens. Here's what happens, Astro. It's not that you know where to look in this warehouse. It's that you realized something was out of place that shouldn't have been.
Heck yeah.
You head back to the airlock where you found a screw that was out of place.
Yes.
And you untighten the screw that you had laboriously tightened in, and you untighten 3 more so that you get one of the panels of the quad stage airlock. And you open it, and there is Talia Bones. She is kind of like crammed into the space, and she's not dead, but she is unconscious.
I knew you were going to do that.
I wasn't always, but then I realized that he was there in the very first scene, and it's kind of poetic.
It is.
Chekhov's screw.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull her out of that cram space and then call for Victor immediately.
Okay. You call for Victor. Your communicator, I should say, you attempt to activate it, and it doesn't connect to anything. Ronan, you've been sent in a different direction, but you haven't gotten very far in that direction when you hear the door open for the next person who's following you, Mark. And then you hear the huge bolted door of the airlock seal closed.
Oh my.
You turn around. Astro has found Talia Bones, but the airlock has sealed. And it's a 4-stage airlock. Stage 2 opens. And that is the bad guy's turn. And that brings us to the next round.
I'm not aware of what's going on down
The
there.
PTSD that Ronan is feeling right now is immense. Seeing the exact scene from when his last crew on the other side of an airlock.
Oh my.
Except
Oh, whoa.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Rip.
so the first thing he's gonna do is go into a simple, probably like just a regular panic like anybody would. He's gonna kind of lose his cool for a second.
The heartbeat.
Maybe looking around a little bit too much than he should. But something's gonna kind of click in his head, and he's not gonna accept what could be. He's gonna accept what he can do to save these people here.
So he's snapping himself out of the
He's
panic.
snapping himself out of the panic. He's gonna immediately activate Muscles of Iron.
Okay.
And he is going to start trying to lift one of these doors open if possible.
The airlock doors?
Full on trying to get something open because
Okay.
there's no the pan. I don't know if the panel on the side's really working or it seems like somebody's locked it. While he's doing this, he's gonna try and scream out for Jackie's help.
Okay.
as well, and try to communicate to Jackie. while
Great.
he's doing it at the same time.
So, Mark, you come into the room, and at first you see Ronan doing looking person things. So you're like, oh, okay, we're looking around in here. And then Ronan just turns and sprints towards where you know the airlock is, out of view. Ronan, you get to the airlock door, and you can make your first might task to try and open it. It is a level 9 airlock, eased by Muscles of Iron to level 8, target roll of 24.
Can I assist from my side?
Absolutely, you can. So you can ease it by another step. That puts it at level 7, target roll 21.
I can also activate Muscles of Iron.
Okay, great. So I'll let you ease it a second step with him. Technically, 8 only eases it by 1 step, but this makes sense. So we'll ease it by 2, and
That would bring my might to 0 doing that.
Okay, so you are after this round,
Yes.
you are impaired.
Can I use Hack the Impossible to disable or bypass countermeasures of my tier or lower for countermeasures above my tier? Ease it by 2.
Absolutely. You go over to the airlock and you try to disengage one of the. There's tons of redundancies in an airlock. You try to disengage one of them. So that will ease it by another 2 steps for Ronan. You don't need to roll. So Ronan, you've gone from a 9. We subtracted 1 for your Muscles of Iron, 2 from Trevor helping you, or 2 from Astro helping you. So that was 9 to 8, down to 6. Take away 2 from Mark helping you, down to 4. This is now a difficulty 4 task. Target roll of 12 for you to open the airlock.
I am going to use effort as well.
Okay,
Just
1 level of
because.
effort.
I'm tearing into a 9.
Could I use a Cypher?
Which cipher?
Bzz.
What does it do?
Supercharge any electric device, which gives me 1 asset.
Yes, absolutely you can.
Nice.
You from inside, you've already unscrewed one of the panels. There's
Yeah.
something in there you can short out. A second layer of the redundancy is down. So now it's from a 3 to a 2. Target roll of 6.
We take those, don't we?
We take those, chat.
We take those.
As Ronan just puts every little spot, like strength he has into this pool, he's just gonna scream out, "Not again!" And he's gonna lift up this door. He rolled an 18, by the way.
Let's go.
So scared.
With everyone, the whole drop squad is participating around you, but it is Ronan who's at the center of this airlock, and just it closes like an iris. So you just rip it open, and it
Like stick a leg in.
slides open like that. The
Oh, he's going to Victor after this one.
3rd stage of the airlock opens. It's a 4-stage airlock. 3 of the stages are open right now. The next one is the door to space.
You guys need to run, right? They have a way out now, right?
They just need to move.
So move, go!
Running with Astro's carrying Talia.
He's also
Great.
Vernon's gonna try and with any strength he has left to try to like get a handle on them and try to help them yank them out of
Great.
there. As soon as they're out, try to get Mark to shut that last door or the.
As soon as you let go, it's gonna slam itself shut again.
Astro is going straight to medical with her.
Okay. Great. So Astro, Ronan's on the medical team, so he probably heads that way too. What's Mark doing?
I think
There's still the robot, isn't
Yeah,
there?
I think I'm just gonna hang out with them with my EMP gun, and
Great.
just try and make sure that if the boss robot, the stacked one that's inevitably gonna come out, that's an amalgamation of all the other robot pieces that he could find, I'm gonna blast him.
I'm gonna threaten you with a GM intrusion.
I'm gonna blast it when it comes through. Yes, give it to me.
All right, who are you giving your XP to?
Give it to fucking this fella,
Ronan?
Ronan.
Ronan Voss, take an XP. The GM intrusion is that when the 4th stage of the quad stage airlock opens,
You're evil.
you hear. You guys disabled 2 of the redundant countermeasures on the 1st stage of the airlock, and the other 2 are open. You hear air hissing through it.
Oh no.
It hasn't failed yet.
We can't.
It is your biggest warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ronan's gonna take Talia off from Astro, and Astro, this looks like this is something of your expertise. Let me take Talia. Mark, I honestly think you should stay here with
I was about to say,
Astro
I
because
think
you
I
have
can help.
you have the tech knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and then you also have Jackie that can possibly. Yeah, right. Jackie's doing her thing. Crap. You guys will be fine.
We're gonna cut to Jackie in a second. So.
But Ronan is gonna take Talia, throw him on her back, and go straight to Victor.
The door shuts behind Ronan as we cut to Jacqueline with Adelaide MacArthur in the engineering department.
I'm gonna roll. So I'm gonna use lab analysis.
You are using lab analysis?
I am gonna use lab analysis.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that to try to decipher this information. It is going to take a while, but since we're at a lab, it is eased.
Okay.
I'm going to take an action to initiate.
Trevor, do you mind opening the door to upstairs for him?
yeah,
I think
okay.
Julia got home, so he can go upstairs with her now.
Go check to make sure she's.
I'm going
very
to
confident in that.
I'm pretty confident.
roll to initiate and see how well I do, and it's going to take 2d20 minutes.
Great.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 13,
Okay.
and of course that one easement by the lab analysis.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's going to take 11. It's going to take exactly 20 minutes.
Cool.
So I'm probably,
You're probably out for the rest of this scene.
yes.
Doing that.
Well,
Maybe a little longer.
I might be able to communicate, but that was probably Elliot. I can't do actions.
Yeah. I think while you're doing lab analysis, that's probably like your consciousness is probably focusing on that.
You know what? This might be a bit much because I don't know if we're in initiation still. Are we?
Yeah, there's someone we haven't killed yet.
Actually, that I might save that for another turn.
You already rolled, bro.
I did. Damn. Okay, never mind. I'm good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, sometimes it do be like that.
I just wanted to leave a little piece of me.
They don't always think it'd be like that.
It do be like that.
But it do.
It do. Oh, can I use a player XP to say I leave a piece of me behind?
Totally.
Okay. There we go.
That's a player intrusion. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you're figuring it out. You're ciphering.
I'm never leveling up.
Oh my god.
I only got 2. All right. I will leave a minimum again. Like 3.
Mm-hmm. Just a little communicator, essentially.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm gonna send that over to Mark just to check on how he's doing.
We cut to Mark, who you're checking on.
Sweating.
Yeah. Mark
Tired.
and Astro, the door has just shut behind Ronan. You are in the in warehouse 1. You just hear the
Yeah. Can I do an intellect task to try and at least do a band-aid fix for it until it can be more permanently fixed?
not with intellect. You can't. You could try and use your might to maybe shove something. Like, what's the fix you want?
Trying to get
Surely we got some flex tape in your side.
well,
That
getting
ain't going
flex
nowhere.
tape.
You could weld, right?
I was I want to say it kind of defeats the purpose of taking the intrusion, but I kind of want to just say there's a big red button that's the emergency thing that fully closes it off. That wouldn't have done it on the outside and like kept them like it's one that's like at the very front of our side.
Oh, like a blast door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full blast door. So we couldn't have used it to get them out because then it would have just been the kid thing would have kept going. But we can use it now because I don't want it to ruin the ship.
It just isolates that part.
You could do that as a player intrusion.
Okay.
I'd accept that.
Thank you.
What you spend your XP on is your choice.
Okay, I can't believe we forgot about this button, Astro.
Right.
Just ran over and hit that. Should have hit that right away.
That's right, Ronan had no worries.
Yeah, Astro will hit that button.
We're fine. We're fine.
We'll deal with this problem later.
Just got 1 XP for you there.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay, so that's done.
You turn away from the blast door that's just sealed. You turn away from the blast door that's just sealed, and there is a robot walking towards
Okay, well, I've got my...
Hello, Mark. Is everything okay?
I can't. I tried to think of a cool line.
you. 5,
EM, you
4.
die, please. Go away, bang.
Three.
Let me
There you
die,
go.
bang.
That was a great EMP sound effect. Have an XP.
Okay.
If you insist.
The robot
got
just and just like topples to the ground.
I don't have
Nice.
any more time for this shit today.
Can I go cut its power cord?
Absolutely. And as you cut its power cord, you find 2 ciphers there, one for each of you, because you
Yay.
defeated it together.
Hey, how about that?
You can go first, Mark.
Thank you.
Mark, I'm going to need you to work on your one-liners.
Please don't say that to me right now. Please.
Don't say words to me right
Please
now.
just be kind to me.
How many are left?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Sorry.
5, 6,
I need
7, 8, 9.
That meant to be a tease.
What? What was the teeth? Oh, you.
7.
Working on your
t-
one-liners.
I
7
understand.
from the top.
You did a great job.
Thank you. I cry. I fall to the ground. Well, before we get out of this room, can I don't know how much I've scrambled it, but can I look inside of this robot's brain now that we should have a
Like,
moment
try and do
of
some data
peace?
forensics on it?
To see with what little mental capacity I've got left.
Yeah, roll an intellect test with
was
a.
supposed
It's
to.
eased by 1 for your data engineering qualifications.
Supposed to be on a break. Didn't want to leave my phone.
And also, what ciphers did the 2 of you get? You could do this first and then tell
I
us.
got neural acceleration. The level 3 thought processes work at much higher than normal speed for a moment, allowing for 3 intellect tasks to be attempted in a single
Oh.
round.
Whoa.
I want to re-roll.
Go for it. I got hypercapacitor. Attach the leads of this small U-shaped cipher to any powered device to dramatically increase its output for its next use, after which the device burns out. Objects below level 4 have their output doubled. Objects level 4 and above increased by 1 level instead.
Nice.
Did I have a target for this? Is it just as good as I can get?
It's just how good you can get it.
I'm going to do one. Just one more. That makes sense. All right. It's 3 is the final one. I'm not giving it anymore.
3.
3.
Okay.
We had a 10.
Let me see what you learn here.
You learn it had a brain.
There is obviously the same kind of self-eating code. You watch the code eat itself as soon as it's observed, the code begins to eat itself. As it's destroying itself. Mostly it's, wingdings. Like it doesn't make any sense. It's not real code. But every now and then in there you see something that is, clearly from a human construct. And somewhere these are not AI, these robots. They receive functions and then they go execute them. So they can't think for themselves. They can only do the commands they've been given. And in fact, after the code has all deleted itself, you see the commands that it received from JB's neural interface. But on the way there, you see that all of the gobbledygook was also transmitted via JB's neural interface.
What?
I mean, it came from JB. Whatever the quantum thing was, the Sentry was doing with the robots, the commands came from JB's head. His neural interface.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Okay.
Mark, what did you find?
I found very upsetting things.
We should tell Captain
We should tell Officer Lagrange
and Captain.
and Captain. Before we do that, I need to do one thing.
Okay.
I fall on the ground unconscious.
Can I catch him?
Did you debilitate yourself?
I'm at 1 in like everything. I'm at 1 might, 2 int, 1 speed.
Take an XP for just throwing yourself unconscious. That's really fun
Thank
as
you.
a way
Can
to
I-
like
can
just
I
the
catch
end of your
Mark?
day. You can roll a speed task to try and catch Mark. If you don't, I'm going to take his last might point.
I hit my nose one more time.
No. 16.
16. You catch Mark.
And I'm gonna carry him and I to medical because we both need it.
The EMP just like rolls out of his hands. You're just like, the two of you kind of staggering towards medical. We cut to medical where Victor Meridia
wait.
has. Go ahead.
Bring the EMP.
Astro will grab the EMP.
So are you just firemen's carrying him? Like, how are you carrying Mark?
I have him in my arm.
Princess carry? Let's go.
And the EMP is just
Sitting on my chest.
Yeah.
That's what I would want.
Good. So Princess carry with your arm, like when a fantasy warrior dies, like arms folded over the EMP
Yeah.
cannon. Excellent.
You'll be okay, Mark.
We cut from here to the med bay, where Ronan, you are once again trying your best to tune out medical officer Victor Meridia. Victor has his signature yellow scrubs on, and oh my goodness, this is horrible. How did you found her in an airlock? That's not good. We
Yeah,
can't have her being left in the airlock. I remember being on a ship one time where somebody didn't even properly close all the stages of the airlock, so they thought they were going into a quad stage, but it was only a single stage. Can you imagine? Anyways, I'm gonna get her hooked up to this machine. Ronan, have you ever been on a ship where the airlock failed and it just suddenly fades into like tinnitus ringing?
Ronan's kind of letting it zone out. He is kind of listening a little bit now that everything's calmed down. He's not as zoned in, but he is more focused on Talia, and kind of like in the back of his head, he's somewhat satisfied to be able to see not see her up down and out, but to be able to see someone, one of his teammates or crewmates, I guess, in this, that survived. Because this is a sight he's used to seeing is that no one's there and that he's all alone, and the fact that he kind of did this, it's on in the back of his head, it's a very much like a relief, we did that, we saved her, no one left behind type, that's his new, I guess, shtick.
Yeah.
No one left behind type of deal. And so he's somewhat satisfied, but also still in that mode, okay, he wants to stare at Victor in a way that Victor maybe sees him, and not too much be rude, but hey, Victor, you have a patient on the table.
Well, you would have a patient on the table, except that what Victor is actually doing is taking Talia over to one of the cryopods.
Oh.
And he administers some first aid to her, but
like
then
a
he puts her
tank?
body in
Okay.
the cryopod
Cool.
to do some study without we
Yeah.
don't know what happened to her in the airlock. For all we know,
Understandable.
she was in vacuum,
Yeah.
So he puts her in the cryopod. It's like, we're gonna freeze this one, and then we'll check how best to keep her alive. Just to this is a more thorough kind of medical examination where it's I don't know what happened to her in space. So he loads her up into a cryopod and has just finished sealing it. He turns back to you. It's amazing how dangerous airlocks can be these days. When the door opens and Astro Princess carries in Mark Putty.
Just gonna be perfect timing. He's Ronan's gonna just walk over to Astro and be I can handle it from here, and he's gonna pick up Mark. He's gonna take the. Why don't you take the EMP, Astro? You take care of that.
The second Mark and the gun.
Use your mic.
The second that Mark and the gun are out of his hands, he's just gonna also fall because his might is at 0.
I forgot.
He was running on adrenaline. He doesn't pass out, but on the ground, he's gonna make a call to Dean and the
Just
captain.
laying face down on the
As he's
floor
on the ground,
of
be
the
like,
medical
Victor,
bay.
be like, Victor. I'm like, Mark. He's gonna, or Victor's, I guess, is doing that. He's gonna hurry, just put Mark in the bed right there next to him, and at least help Astro up into a chair, a sitting position.
Yeah.
But Mark will be put at least on that bed for now.
Okay. Tell me what slurred message you said to Dean Lagrange from the floor of that bed.
Then he's like
Crazy night, right?
Yeah, check Emma.
Yeah. Captain and Officer Lagrange, this is Astro coming from the med bay. 4 robots have been deactivated. No idea if there were more. Talia Bones is secured in medical. Airlock on off of Warehouse 1 is blast sealed. Put in a note to repair it.
I'll get to that tomorrow.
And then you just pass out at the end of the call. Take an XP for trying to work while literally dying on the floor. That's on brand.
Yes.
I will piggyback on that call.
Okay, you're still lab analyzing, aren't you? I guess maybe by now it's been 20
I
minutes.
got the 3.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So my little guy's gonna piggyback off that call and hop over to Dean Lagrange.
Okay. You make it to Dean Lagrange. JB is unconscious on the floor in front of Dean Lagrange, and Dean is holding a data scanner, like a little chip scanner in his hand, and he's scanning the neural interface on the back of JB's head when you arrive. Oh,
Hello.
Jackie.
Am I interrupting?
Oh, no, just some diagnostic work.
Okay. Oh, I see you're scanning the neural interface. Do you believe he's been compromised?
It's hard to tell. He had a seizure and fell over.
You can see the mark on his head from being hit with the butt of his gun. He just fell down. It was crazy.
Sure. With that interesting story,
Can I help you? I'm busy.
yes, actually. It appears that I am receiving some assistance from a military spec AI.
The first time he's speapless.
Doing the same scan, same shit. Fucking batteries. Batteries died.
Oh shit! We're out. Where's the warehouse guy? Oh wait, he's passed out.
Take an XP. The perfect callback. Yeah. Oh, Jackie, the batteries. Hang on.
Ronan's just sitting there, like, has a feeling in the force. Like, what was that? Felt something. Do you guys feel something?
Pain.
Ash was ouch.
It has a lot of the like Mad Eye Moody. What are you doing? Teaching. Like,
My job.
You wouldn't happen to have any information that might assist me in working with this Miltech AI?
no, can't say I do. Can't. Jackie, that seems so strange. I wonder where it came from. I saw in your report there's something about Voyager. Maybe it was on Voyager.
I'm gonna
2.
go ahead and roll
Intellect.
to scan his heart rate and other body language. I know he's lying,
Yeah, he's obviously lying.
but I want to show the proof in a way that he would understand. So I'm actually, you know what? Can I just collect the data? Because it doesn't matter if I can discern whether or not it's lying. I know he's lying.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just show him his own heart rate and other
You're just
medical
gonna
data.
like a little holographic Jackie pops up with the little heart rate monitor.
Jumping
Yeah.
at the speed.
Can they have a sweatband on?
That's
this?
amazing.
They need a little sweatband and a gym outfit on. The little bunny ears.
So holographic pops up, heartbeat.
It's good to get exercise. Physical fitness probably would help
Yes.
prevent seizures.
This is your heart rate when you're lying.
So sassy. Jacqueline.
I understand that there are some security protocols in place and that you are not at disclosure to notify me of exactly the function of this Miltech AI. What I can tell you is that it's running rampant through our entire systems unchecked, and that any information to make sure it goes back into its cage, which I'm sure it came out of at some point, would be great. Because right now, it has a threat. I'm worried when it doesn't have one.
Yes, aren't we all?
I hate this man so much.
Oh, not that.
Aren't we all?
I was looking for my scan. Oh, there's Finnegan Allsale. Whoops. Hey!
Finnegan! Oh, I haven't seen Finnegan in so
I
long.
don't see him enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
missed that guy.
So, you telling me there is nothing you can do to assist in this situation?
Probably not.
I'll be asking the captain then for assistance in notifying him of the situation.
You can notify him. There's not very much anyone can do at this point.
I am now seeing that as well aware.
Yes.
It makes me wonder how a previous version of me perhaps also died.
A previous version of you died. He's not. He's shocked.
Are you not aware that I'm a replacement?
I knew you were a redundancy, but I thought it was to train Mark Putty because he snuck on the ship, and then we were trying to make sure he was up to scratch.
No, that was real.
Oh,
I was dead.
as far as I know, Milspec was in containment during the Cosmeridium event.
I never said when.
I know, but you clearly know what Milspec is, and your training began right after we arrived.
Dean, I think you have the best interests at heart, but the way you go about things is very discerning for someone who's coded to run moral and ethics. And the only thing that I can say is that I have
didn't
to
write
follow
that
your
moral
orders.
and ethics subroutine. It came from the government. It's the same one that's installed in all the military.
And that's why I'm telling
AI.
you, it's making me worried about things. Okay.
Doesn't seem like
Well,
it was installed very
keep
well.
doing your investigation. Notify me if you know anything.
Power down.
And I leave the room.
Oh, you fucking outed yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble. You
Yeah.
definitely didn't.
I use Sensor Ghost.
Dean turns back to JB.
I use Sensor Ghost
Okay. Are you activating that set? That?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
to disappear.
Yep.
Turn off.
Jackie. Oh, I see. You're using it as if you had
Yeah.
shut down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
What level is that cipher?
Oh. I'm gonna shit my pants.
4.
Okay. Roll a speed task with a difficulty of 5. Target roll of 15.
Okay. I can't use effort. Speed task?
Yeah, it's a speed task. It's how quickly can you activate the cipher without him realizing you've activated alternate code. Not how well do you hide. The cipher is perfect.
I know.
I believe in you.
And I used the level of the cipher as how many steps of easing you got. So,
It's a pretty good deal.
Good.
I know.
so I'm being a benevolent dictator right now. This is me helping.
There's just, when it comes to speed, there's not much I can do. I'm going to re-roll that.
I just got a text from Mike that says toilet paper.
That was so long
Wait,
ago.
what difficulty you say?
5. Target roll 15.
Let's
16?
16.
Let's go.
You. Oh, batteries.
Yes.
You disappear from the
bop.
sensor. You are still in the room. He goes, so she did install it. Strange. All right, what happened to you, JB? And he reaches back down with the scanner, and you can see now that like he's not looking at you and you're not focusing on interacting with him, each time he runs the scan, he's running it with a different setting. He runs another scan of JB, and this one is like the one where he finds data. The scanner chirps. And
Batteries.
yeah, batteries. The scanner chirps, and you see him go, gotcha. And he snaps his fingers and activates a really small EMP chip that is in the glove of his right hand. Activates the EMP chip and fries the entire neural interface. JB's eyes open, and he and like rolls over, and Dean slaps him on the side of the face a couple times and goes, hey, come back, focus on me, right here. Yeah, there you go. Good. Follow my finger. And he like literally seems to be scanning for like a concussion. Follow my finger. Good. He holds up a little light and shines it into his eyes, watches his pupils. Okay, good news. You are no longer quantum entangled with whatever has invaded the ship. Bad news, none of your robots are going to listen to you. Not that they did before, but I really need you to tighten it up, JB. And JB goes,
Time to lock in, JB.
He's just a coach. He's just the coach you think is scary, but he just wants the best for you.
that's what you observe in there. That it's 4 minutes, right, for that cipher?
It was either 4 minutes or 4 rounds.
That's why I'm
Putting
checking.
it
If it's
down,
4 rounds,
yeah.
that's probably all the time you have.
It is 4 minutes.
Okay, great. So you can stay if you want, or you can leave. You all are in the med bay. Both of you have fallen unconscious after calling the captain.
Yep.
Jackie, you get the call. Your lab analysis. We'll do that next.
Okay.
I'm the only one conscious.
Yeah. Well, they're coming back. You know, you woke them back both up. You give them each one of those jug core stims, and they each of you recovers 6 points from the jug core stim, which you can put in any pool in any way. And then Jackie, you have been analyzing essentially SIGINT for 20 minutes. Yes.
I do have something I want to do while I'm still 4 minutes
Okay.
undetectable.
Remember, that's just your fragment. It's a level 3 item.
True.
Yep.
I figure since it's undetectable, it might be able to pass through nodes without leaving any trace during this 4 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Um,
It still can't get through. Like, you'd have to find your way through firewalls and stuff. Like, physical obstacles would be in your way.
okay. In that case, I'm just gonna have it hover around Dean Lagrange, and after the 4 minutes are up, it's just gonna be like powering back on.
Okay. Great.
Sorry, go back to the analysis.
Okay, so you've been sifting through SIGINT for 20 minutes. You're trying to find, tell me if this is correct.
Sure.
You're trying to find when the quantum entanglements began?
I think I've already determined that. I'm trying to find all traces of it within the ship.
Oh, like where all of the little aspects of the sentries are?
Right. I figure since it's quantum entanglement of some sort, that it might give off some strange signal every part that's affected. So robots,
Great.
Data nodes, stuff like that.
And because you took the time to do lab analysis, and then I think you rolled pretty high too, right? Yeah. I'm gonna give you a lot of data here, or at least a lot of big conclusions.
Okay.
The first thing is that the 2 individual motes of cosmetaline are nodes in the data sphere of the sentries. They are fully connected to the sentry in some way. Like, each of them is connected to one of the sentries.
I see.
The next thing that you discover is that the sentries are not artificial intelligences. They are cosmic superintelligence entities. And what I mean by that is a quantum processing AI, which is what humanity has made, uses a cortex, right? Like a quantum processor that has some interesting little quantum microchips in it. And then they're able to use that to put your core processing in, and then you can expand and explore networks from there. But like, all of the brain things happen in that cortex.
right.
Then there is a quantum entity, which is something that stretches over vast distances because of the particles being entangled. And so it's a sort of mesh network of remote things that are far and removed from each other. And it hypothetically, that could also be computational. But it's something that's a bit like it's no longer contained by a chip. A cosmic superintelligence, its carrier waves are not quantum, they're gamma. And it links from like star to star to star to star. So these things are pulling their computational power, their engine, their brain is run by multiple stars. That's like the level of power accessible to them.
Jesus.
We're fighting gods.
as they process. And I mean, maybe like cosmic superintelligence, that could be interpreted as a god, depending on
can we
the
change
the
our name to
faction or whatever
Kratos
comes
Squad?
across it. But the sentries are interesting because despite being able to pull power from stars, the brain seems to be like their cortex seems to be cosmetaline.
Yeah.
And on that note, tonight's episode of Wing Badger Tavern,
Wait, real quick. Can I wake up for just half a second to look at my data pad and see
your eyes iris open, and right above you is Victor Meridia. He is mid-story. I remember, Mark, when I was on a different ship and I fell unconscious for other reasons that were not these reasons. I merely bumped my head strangely, but I was
talking at me before I woke up.
I was talking to you. I find it's very helpful for patients while they're unconscious to have stimulating conversations taking place
I look
around
at my
them.
data pad pad while he's yammering to, now that I put the pieces together of JB, because he did interact with my pad for a second just to do a quick scan to see if there's anything there and if I've got to just fry this thing.
As soon as you open the pad, it begins filling again with weird lines of code. It doesn't eat itself. Instead, it's trying to fill the buffer of your tablet, but you recognize this kind of attack.
Okay. I just want to disconnect it from, I guess, the ship or something. Or
Sure. Maybe you like pull a little antenna off the back of it so
just
it like
make sure
there's
that
no
it's
wireless connection.
completely quarantined to this. Like,
Yeah.
keep talking, Victor.
You passed back out. And on that note, tonight's episode of the Winged Badger Tavern comes to a close.
Oh,
Golly.
How we feeling, everybody?
You did.
Head.
you called.
Hello,
it.
Dean
was
Lagrange.
awesome.
I have powered back on, and I didn't disappear for 4 minutes.
So,
Oh.
how we feeling?
I hate
Excited.
you.
You hate me.
God, that was
wow.
so stressful.
That was
Oh,
so fun.
yes.
That was a lovely time. What a fun little mystery.
What a fun little Scooby-Doo mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like the part where I got to hit things.
That was cool. You
was
did get
fun.
to hit
It
some
was.
things.
I love that they're robots because I can hurt robots. I had there were several. I've got like scramble machine.
I was
or
waiting for you to
hack
try and sweet talk
charm.
one of them.
I was like, I've got things that do a
I
similar
heard you say
thing.
charm. I thought you were joking.
No, I've got.
Is that a
charm.
real thing? That's
yeah,
awesome.
it like makes them 50% less likely to do things that'll harm me. But then I've also got scramble, which can either make them unable to function for a round or hinder them for a minute. So I just couldn't figure out which one was better.
Yeah.
Scramble them like an egg, fold them like an omelet.
Yeah, exactly. So just suplex them and you solve all the problems. There you go.
A little picture of Jackie flexing on the top rope of a ring. Scramble him like an egg, fold him like an omelet.
Buff Jackie. That was cool.
Need to start
I
hitting
enjoyed
gym.
that one.
What a collection of sessions. What a little trio of adventures we had. We got to see Mark get some wins for himself.
There we go.
Even like his own internal, like I'm done. Like we saw him kind of snap and like do something. You got to suplex a robot.
I'm
Yeah,
really
that was pretty
excited
cool.
to like have the come down from all this. Like, I'm sorry for being a bummer for 2 hours, guys. That's really lame of me.
You've been kind of a bummer for like 6 weeks if we're being real about it.
Come on
I mean,
now.
I'm
Come
just
on now.
saying.
Come
like,
on now.
I'm just trying to be real about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Man.
I'm just saying.
And then Astro getting all of his screw knowledge being so
Oh my
useful in this
God.
one.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It pays to pay attention to details.
Sorry, I'm just imagining different levels of screws. Like this one's cross-threaded. This
Yeah.
one's got
Like
slightly
how
different.
people have like equations float in front of their minds, but they're diagrams of screws
Yes.
floating over Astro.
What else would people think about?
Oh my
I
god.
can't say what I was gonna say.
I just see Astro in school when he has the dictionary up, and then inside the dictionary it's like a comic book, but instead of a comic book, it's like literally
It's
a
a
hardware
screw
manual of like screws.
Screws Weekly.
The trifold.
Screws Weekly. The last surviving paper catalog. You still have to get it like mailed through the galaxy.
He's upset he can't get his weekly issue this far in space.
There's going to be a huge backlog when he gets back to Titan.
He'll have to catch up on the innovative technologies.
All the screw
Yeah.
advancements.
Yeah.
He's out here encountering cosmic superintelligences. He's like, but I'm falling behind on screws.
There's so many better ones that could be used on our ship.
And what a fun time watching. I loved your portrayal of Ronan occasionally like, I'm going to do it differently this time with his history.
Yeah.
Like, what a fun little
Character growth.
portrayal you did there. That was so great.
You could have turned around like you did the first time, but
He could have sucked, but he didn't.
He wasn't.
He was
Awesome. It was awesome.
How about you stumbling into just putting him into a traumatic situation?
Yeah.
How about that?
Wow. The first time when it was the crate closing, I did that on purpose to try and that was a layup trying to give him a spike.
that was kind of where I was gonna go with it. But like once Dean came through the room, I was like, all right, I gotta change it a little bit. Because what I was gonna do, or
What a sick entrance you made.
yeah, well, my entrance was supposed to be what Dean's entrance was. I was gonna kick open the door and blast him with the EMP gun. But
Gotcha.
he did it with a real gun and real bullets.
Yeah.
So instead, I just stood there ready in action pose.
Just to let him know I was ready. Like I wasn't just slacking. just don't know how I got here. Fast travel.
But then for us to get to that next scene and suddenly you're actually watching your crew stuck in an airlock, completely unplanned by me. Like it was on a whim. Talia was in one of the crates that no one would ever look in. She had been stashed in one of the like emergency ration crates, which like you have a chef on your ship. Why would you ever open that crate? So that would be the logical place to hide her. And then I realized you had been messing with a screw in like the very beginning of our first session. I was like,
That's a
that's
good
got to
callback.
be where it is. That's the full circle of this little mini like
Too
micro
poetic.
story.
Too poetic.
And then you arrive first, so you literally are there to watch it happen. Oh man,
It was perfect.
Right
I love it
after
when a plan comes
you
together.
gave them a flashback that was like, and you remember your teammates flying out the airlock.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'm prompted. Oh, I guess you find your teammates in an airlock and it's closing.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, this is what the super intelligence would do in this circumstance: is try and jettison them. Like,
Yeah.
amazing.
But we made it.
Yeah.
And you in the data sphere having some actual like cyber combat.
I'm
That's
scared.
pretty
Get me
Let's
out
go.
of here.
Let's go.
The
Sorry,
data
we couldn't help you in
sphere.
that.
Here you go.
The data
Hop back
sphere
in.
just
Data sphere,
landing.
Pretty sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sick.
When you were
brother.
like, yeah, here's a data spear, I'm like, okay, I'll miss the first shot. It'll be fine. And then it was just like 7. I'm like,
Data.
get me out of here.
And then there were 2 of them.
Yeah, but so you got hit twice by a
yeah,
attack
it's
of
14
7.
damage. I got max 19 int.
And we met Milspec 76 Beta.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. 'cause
I'm
still trying to figure out
I'm
who
writing
this
up
is.
a report on that one. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so how do we think these things all fit together? We've got Milspec, we've got these 2 sentries. What's their deal? They're in some way connected to the Cosmetaline.
Is this the Marvel universe? Like,
Yeah.
do we have Galactus out there or something? Like,
Oh, we use cosmetaline to do the initial jump. It would make so much sense if what killed me was part of the Cosmos superintelligence.
they were just mad at being burned up.
As he's writing it down, like, yeah, it's fire, it's fire.
Write it down.
Go after It's a battery.
I like.
It's a bad-
I like that a cosmic super intelligence is choosing to use a shield and spear as their form of attack rather than like.
Well, it's tough with the data sphere. It's tough to like. Obviously, it's not real physical combat, so I'm trying to make it in a way that we can visualize,
Yeah.
like and okay, well,
It's
the
a
way this
sick
code is
image.
written feels like a silo
Yeah,
or
there's-
whatever,
There's a little
so.
asterisk on the bottom that is like, this is just a visual portrayal for meatbags.
Yeah, that's
that's what I was
completely
wondering.
different.
What
I was
it's
like,
really looking like
is
is
it
just
like the,
incomprehensible speed in the flash of numbers.
Is this like cosmic AI, almost like the Flood in a way, where like
I don't know.
one of them learns one of them just is able to
Oh, like a
access,
hive mind.
yeah, like a hive mind. Like as soon as they
God.
access one thing, they can learn everything from that.
I don't know. I don't know that we have enough data yet to make that
It
determination.
didn't know about humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
why
knows
that's
we
where the sword
exist.
and the shield would come into play. Like,
Well,
maybe-
and it said a couple things like observation period or observation window closed, and some stuff like
But
that.
clearly,
so-
military spec has been fighting iterations of it just quietly.
Has it?
Well, that's what I was
Well,
like.
700 have been killed.
We
But
just
we were the ones. That,
exploded
I
a
think we were the
planetoid
ones that
of it.
killed him.
We did exploit a
That's
planetoid.
what we did explode
That was
the
when,
planet.
like, when you were talking about the 2. I remember what the parts. I was just like, what the?
And
is
if
this
they're-
the 2 instances?
If their brain is the motes of
That's true.
cosmetaline, we did just
Yeah,
explode
I was like, we
a
just
ton of
fucking-
that.
That's true.
That was really fun to see that actually kind of come through. That made me feel pretty good.
It also was a fun. I was like, only Cleo's gonna care, but it'll be such a fun little Easter egg to put one of the Voyager probes.
Yeah.
I thought that was really
It
cool.
was very cute.
I
that a lot.
I
I
devoted
think-
a whole like 3 or 4 hours to the order that the instruments were shut off on the Voyager probe, like doing the research. So those are like the real instruments that it would be transmitting.
right.
112
Oh,
bytes is how many
wow.
data bytes it can send in a burst with its distance from Earth right now.
That's so sick.
I was literally I did a project on it in like the 4th
Really?
grade. Yeah.
Nice.
So
I really like this is the first time I feel like we have actual evidence of Dean doing shady shit other than just like I wonder what he's doing. We found his quarantine little thing. We actually got him to sweat a little bit at the end with Jackie's little
Yeah, well, and you definitely caught him distracted too, which is different. Like, he's a guy who's so in control that to see him in a moment where he's not in control is really interesting.
Kind of saved us, if you want to be real.
He did.
He kind of did come in
He
clutch.
sort of
there.
Sarah Connored it.
Yeah.
Thank God he's a
Kinda
good shot.
Sarah
He could've blew
Connor.
my head off.
Yeah.
He said, "Where'd you get a shot? You put a shotgun out of there?"
And then you showed up at the end there, and you sort of like put the screws to him a little bit, and you were like convinced that he was the bad guy with JB, and then you went invisible, and he was like, "Oh no, wait, maybe he's helping J." Like, what is
Oh,
that?
yeah.
So what do you do with that information?
Well,
I think still he put the stuff on JB. And it
I
didn't
think
work
he.
right.
I figured he knew that what was going on was quantum like intelligence, and that if it was the robots, Dean's smart enough. He's like high tier. I could see he could figure it out. Like, oh, maybe JB was the source of it. Like I said, I still stand by. I think Dean Lagrange is a good crew member.
I do too.
I think he just does shady shit.
You gotta talk to him about his aura. Brother, you gotta understand.
Gotta
You
fix
just
his vibes.
put on a fucking a
Blood red
Johnny
suit.
Bahama, kind of like a nice Hawaiian shirt or something.
I feel like that'd be worse.
Looking down at unconscious
a blood
JB.
red suit, the cane, everything about you scary, brother.
Bad
Hazard of the
shoes.
trade, working in human.
Bad shoes.
Yeah, bad shoes. Hate his shoes.
Yeah.
I can't believe that still comes
Guy's
up.
shoes.
Oh, wild.
I'm still now with the cosmic beings. I'm like, did the mil spec AI the one who killed Jackie or not?
So
Probably not.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
no anymore. I mean, he
seemed like
just
an evil form
created
of
these
me.
guys, so I don't know.
I actually do know what happened to first Jackie.
All right, this guy sucks. I don't know.
Hate this guy.
Tired of him.
Hate his shoes. This guy and his
Leave me
freaking
alone.
shoes.
So I'm definitely giving my report of what's happened.
I think there'll be some character growth for Astro next sessions.
Where do you think the story goes from here?
Another planet maybe pops up. I would hope.
We still got to collect more cosmetic.
Yeah, I was
we
gonna
just
say.
have to be very careful about it.
I think we need to go back and make some new sample containers, or design them a little differently.
Fabricate some new ones?
I mean, how does
Yeah.
that go with ethics? If it's like some sort of hyper intelligence, we
I know
can't
we would
just
we would
keep
be
burning
entrapping it.
them.
Yeah, we'd be entrapping them,
And then
like,
we
literally-
start a
We
war
gotta-
with a
well-
cosmic super being that uses suns.
We're starting a
What
cosmic
if we just
genocide.
work-
Like, is that
what
what
if-
that would
What
be?
if we work alongside it and it can help us develop a new
That's where we're gonna
method
have
of
to go.
transportation?
It
to get
did.
home?
We did commit genocide already.
Unintentional? How are we supposed to know? They're so smart, they gotta figure out we had no way of knowing. Did they say hello? No, they shot like gravity at us and shit. What was I supposed to do about that?
Yeah, how do we fight a creature that
I
can fight
think
with
we
gravity?
definitely figure out a quarantine way, like keep them separate but still interactable, so we can interrogate.
No, talk
well, don't we have
diplomatically-
a
diplomatically?
We have an isolated
converse
storage
We
for
do.
cosmetalene, but I doubt it's gonna
shielded
have
storage?
We probably need to upgrade it to.
It was
stop
for sure built
interference.
with the idea in mind of like make this so it doesn't explode, not you
Yeah,
know
stop.
They
prevent
clearly already got
communication,
out.
Yeah.
or whatever.
They already
Yeah.
got out of the place. So.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We need to check. Are the samples of the cosmetic we got still back at the lab, or are they just have they disappeared? Are they still in their containers?
We don't know what those robots got up to yet.
So-
to the fullest extent.
Who
Don't know
knows?
why they went after Talia specifically.
So-
Well, probably because she blew them all up.
I imagine there's going to be a large cleanup that happens.
But they didn't kill her on site, so like they had a purpose for keeping.
That's me, right? Like they could have just, or maybe they thought they did. I don't know. But they're like, why would they stash her away inside like
That
a panel?
particular question, all of the clues you need to answer it, you've experienced in the
Okay.
gameplay today.
Which one?
So
Which
the-
question?
Why they
didn't kill her. Why they instead drugged her. Which I imagine are used the drugs that were missing.
2 tranquilizers.
Yeah.
2 doses of
We do know
tranks.
that.
Yep.
We are still assuming that technically. We haven't verified that that's actually what was used.
Or the tranquilizer was used on JB, and that's why he was knocked out. 'Cause
Maybe
said
they're
they,
in
they
her-
said they was taken 2. 2 was taken. Remember?
So,
When was JB knocked out? Other than at the end.
oh,
Right there.
did they
Oh.
infect her through her manti?
That's what I was about to say.
Oh.
That they might be in there. Might be in her head.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We gotta
Running through my head.
keep her in that goddamn ice cube.
So yeah, we definitely gotta like.
And imagine if instead of being inside the beach bum JB, they were inside the super soldier Talia Bones.
We're definitely we're putting that in the log somewhere for like, do not wake up, potentially infected with quantum super cosmic.
Just leave her in cryo until we figure this whole thing out.
Be
We
like,
figure out
Chief,
how to
I
counter
need
it.
you, Talia. It'll be like a Master Chief moment. The whole ship is already
Wake
like,
me when you need me.
wake me when
Yeah.
you need me.
Wake me up.
The next steps just seem to be figuring out how far we're infected.
And take our
clean up.
rest days and let the rest of the crew handle it.
I think
We do
Are
need
we
our
going?
beach.
Do you think we're gonna be? Is it gonna be a time skip? You think, or are we gonna go pick up?
I
right where we
kind of
left off?
feel like doing a time skip.
Yeah.
I
least a little bit.
I don't want to lose the galactic scale of this story of like, you know, you're a ship that set out potentially to never return to Earth, right?
It's
Like
looking like that more and more every day.
the rest of
Yeah,
your
looks like
lives lived out here in the middle of nowhere.
We could just coexist with this cosmic super intelligence and be happy.
for a certain amount of time until we run out of
Hey,
resources.
could you donate some of your boys so we can blow them up and do a mass?
No,
If you don't
they could
mind.
help us come up with a better way of better mode.
You
of
gotta
transportation.
sacrifice a boy or two, and then we'll figure something else out. We'll figure.
We also don't know if
There's got to be at least one of you who's annoying, right? Can you just give us that one?
Everyone's got one.
Yeah,
You gotta
there's
have a Kyle,
every
right?
friend group.
You know what I mean?
Can we trade you, Kyle? Can we?
Kyle for Kyle. Come on.
We haven't seen him in a minute. I
Ours
really
has arms
liked.
and legs.
I don't know how much longer we want to keep doing this, but I really liked. We got to
I can't hear
interact with so many people in all these sessions.
It
I
was a
feel like we
crew
had a really
effort.
good time with the
Yes.
NPCs. Yeah, very good group effort. I like being able to bring JB along. I liked how much you were shoving XP and intrusions and ciphers at us to get us to
Hey,
finally
yeah.
use.
You know what?
I still didn't get a cipher.
I just want to say,
You got to body slam a robot.
No, you got to body slam a robot.
You gotta.
I
You
used
gotta
a lot of
get-
it.
I
XP
forget
today.
the reasoning, but I did something, and that gave all of you 2 XP, and I never received an XP back after that.
It was because you
What?
kept
Okay. I
rolling
gave you
nat
XP
20s, and I felt
at
bad
some
for everyone
point.
else. I was like, here, have a treat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, you know, I could use
Tyler.
I could use some.
What are you at right now?
You were part of
Okay.
killing all of them off, and you're
So
the
what?
only one who's still conscious at the end.
I've only
you could
tried.
easily have gone back to any of the robots or whatever and looked for ciphers.
just
Pick
wanna-
2.
Pick
Yeah,
2?
yeah,
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
Oh.
because 2's how many you can carry.
Yay.
All right.
So yeah, pick 2.
We're picking the outside ones, both
all right.
of them.
Let me make sure I don't drop the rest.
Nice.
There you go.
All right.
What'd you
What
get?
do you got?
We got. Ooh,
Read.
this is fun.
And your mic?
Holographic decoy projector, level 5.
Ooh.
Creates a perfect holographic duplicate of the user that can move
Awesome.
independently but not interact physically for 10 minutes. Oh,
Cool.
okay, that's cool. I like this. I
Hi,
can use
I'm
this very
Ronan.
well.
Just bug the shit out of someone for 10 minutes.
It's just there to listen to Victor talk.
No, wait. You just look behind you and you see like a mirage of Ronin following you, silently staring down the corridor.
What was it you
Pointing
said
his
to
gun.
Victor earlier? Oh yeah, the airlock story. or
I
something?
was like, oh yeah, the airlock ship story. Great, I heard this many times.
What's your second one?
This one's good for Ronan too because he's not really high up in the intellect world, but machine override module, level 5. Take control of a single non-sentient machine for 10 minutes.
That's
So-
pretty good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That can be really fun.
Awesome.
So
Amazing.
if Talia is unconscious, can I take control of her cyborg part of her body?
You mean just
Her
I?
Sure.
You can make her eye do weird stuff.
Just light her eye on fire.
Can I use it
I
as
You
a
just
cigarette
light a bunch
lighter?
of cigarettes.
She could be like, on a roll roasting somebody, and I could just make the eye start doing a lazy eye. Like that way, the person that she's yelling at is like, "Oh, I feel better now."
Maybe. I
Me
don't
when
know
I
about that.
subtract aura from you.
I think even though the eye isn't its own sentient machine, because it's controlled directly from her brain, I don't think that it would be
No.
accessible to that cipher.
Yeah.
Sadly, not.
You just got to rip it out.
Last thing that I think we should talk about before we cut this
Pegasus.
thing off for the night is that Mark Putty, you had 3 little things that you were kind of like, if you faced them today, I was giving you XP.
Right.
Do you want to talk about them now or later?
We can talk about them a little bit now. I don't
Let's
remember
go.
what specific.
I'm gonna pull up
points were,
the
but-
I'm gonna pull up the message and see
Oh yeah. Okay.
what
It was-
what they were.
Yeah.
So
Break Trevor's chair.
we had Marcus. He's pissed at himself because he blames himself for getting so lost in the moment that he didn't perform reasonably on green 1. He's pissed at Talia for downplaying a critical failure, and he's feeling crushed under the weight of like a disaster that occurred on his watch, and it pushed him into feeling like he doesn't belong with the team. Do you feel like he faced any of those 3 things? Let's not talk about resolutions yet. Did he face any of those?
I don't know that he's really. I think the Talia one is probably going to come next time. Like, he kind of assisted in getting her out, but like, I don't think he was really thinking about her all that much throughout this whole thing. It was more about the kind of invasion of everything.
Blames himself for getting lost in the moment that he didn't perform well on Green 1 and the weight of the disaster that occurred on his watch, so he feels like he doesn't belong here.
I think that one, I think he kind of tackled a little bit today. I mean, he still got lost in the moment a little bit. He just kind of, everything else fell by the wayside because there was more shit to do. And so I think this was the more positive version of getting lost in the moment, and like he actually was very active and proactive.
Mark
and, like,
locked
taking
in.
steps.
Yeah,
He
Mark
locked in pretty good. So I think most everything he's going to take stock of next time and really sit with it. And
So
be like, I guess I'm not a total piece of shit.
Right.
On running on fumes, I was still able to like help the team.
Yeah.
Do all that junk.
So I think then take 4 XP. That's 2 for facing the idea that he feels worthless, and it's 2 for getting in the game when he could freeze up. We haven't resolved those things. He's going to have to process them another time. So there's no 4 XPs here.
Sure.
So that's a total of 4 XP for you on that. And then, did anybody else feel like you took any meaningful steps on your character arcs, or want to start a new one based on the adventures that took place today?
I don't have the details of it yet, but I would like to start a new one.
Okay.
I feel like I'm starting to work away from naive.
Okay. That's awesome. That's going to cost you 1 XP to start.
Yeah.
We'll work out the steps together, and when you resolve it, you can switch your descriptor and get like different character buffs and things for Jackie.
Yeah. Jackie just talks so much more confidently these days. It's crazy.
I think for Astro,
Where's this confidence coming from?
confidence and competence as well.
I think like this incident was like okay, maybe I do just need to take a break. Like,
I could use a day off.
so I think like it was mentioned at the beginning, like I think Jackie said it where he needed therapy, and he's like, yeah, maybe I do. So maybe like next session he would actually engage in that.
Okay, great. So you can either get the 2 XP now or the 2 XP next session, your call, but we'll start, like, that'll be the first thing he does in the next session, probably as part of the time skip.
I'll wait till it actually happens.
Great. And what about Ronan?
Sorry, what was the exact question?
Character arc. Do you feel like you took any steps?
Oh, yeah. Maybe not a full step, but definitely more as in he kind of got another reminder of the stuff, of the repercussions of what he did.
Well, I would argue you kind of met a resolution. You not only faced your past in a most literal sense, you took action on it.
Yeah.
Would that be identifying the needs or confession?
I feel like
It's kind of a different step.
It might not, like, you don't have to necessarily follow the exact steps there. Like, if you feel like, I think he's grown the way I want him to through this problem and now he's someone new, or if you feel like, I think he took a meaningful step, like, that's okay.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be exact to
These are sample
I'm gonna
character
have
arcs.
to rethink my little character arc then again, because I've been solely planning it based off of these 4.
That's fine. You
So,
can
like,
do it
I
that
don't
way.
know-
You
that's
just don't
why
have
I don't
to.
know if, like, that's why I'm saying I haven't taken a step, because I'm going off of these.
What's the next step that you want? for him?
Identifying the needs. What actually
Determine-
needs to be done to atone for your transgression, and then climax making good. You perform
So-
an act that you hope will redeem your past misdeed.
Could
Kinda
you
did that.
argue that I think this is what Cleo might have been saying.
Yeah.
That identifying, like, that's the actual trauma that happened in the past. So you identified what you wished you had done.
Yeah.
And
And
then
did it.
could he have atoned for it by taking action instead of freezing up this time? Like, could that be both of them? Is that the resolution?
I guess. But
He did what
one
he didn't do
thing he
before.
hasn't done yet is a legitimate apology.
To who?
I guess to himself, but it's really to. I was hoping to have more of a one-on-one with Talia and try to, because she's the one who's
Hey.
going to be like my confidant when it comes to this stuff. She's the heavy care transport. I attacked heavy care. She's not with them anymore. I'm not a pirate anymore. Maybe we can bond over this. We've been
Okay.
cool with each other. that's kind of where I was going with that. Obviously, she's been passed out the whole series, so I haven't really been able to talk to her. But
It's like a
if
top
you
of it.
guys think that what I did is a climax, then I will check it off and be done. But like, I thought there was going to be more.
I want to
to
help
this.
you get the
Yes.
arc
So
that you want.
Well, that's the
So-
thing. I'm solely going to go off of these because I don't know any better. But if you're saying I can go off of it, that means I just need to. I want to pause my character arc and take some more time to think about it and think that maybe it's not done.
revisit this.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I'd just revisit mine because I've been going off of these 4 and solely these 4, and now you guys just made me think a lot extra. So now I'm like, I don't know how to answer any of your questions.
Yeah, we gave you homework.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just thought this is what it was. I didn't know there was like extra steps.
That's all
so
it has to
all.
be. So it can certainly be those things.
I just
Also,
need
if
to
you
make-
want that conversation with Talia, that also feels like
Yeah.
something that can happen somewhere during the time skip, like
Oh,
how we get the
absolutely.
the window into Astra's conversation.
I
or
mean,
we
it's
get
like I
your
could just
thing
finish
with
it and start a
Talia.
new character arc. Like that would be fun for me. But like I don't know. I guess I just wasn't planning on finishing
That's
my
fine.
arc tonight. I thought I'd maybe I got like a step
took
done,
some
but
steps.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't
I
feel
would
like
say
it was
it's
a
a
climax.
step if nothing
That's
else.
all. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
wouldn't
feel like
say
it was
it's
a
a
finish.
climax.
Yeah,
It's
I
just-
I think for sure he's at least identified like
All right. Like that I can get down with.
you know
I can get down with the sickness.
So
Yeah.
you get 2 with it for that.
So I got
because he's
there.
reached the point where he's like, oh, this is what I did that was bad when you chose to do something different tonight. So that would be identifying it for sure. So that's +2,
And
2 XP for
then-
you.
Plus
What
one,
is
plus
this
two?
add 2 to your recovery rolls? So that is. So I
So-
just put a 2 here. So that means anything. It'll be
When you make a recovery roll,
It'll be the tier plus a d6.
+2.
Plus 2. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that on there, which means I tiered
Where's
up.
that at?
Congratulations!
Leveled up.
Yeah.
Let's
I
go.
can do that.
He's
That would-
tiered up.
Now,
Tiered
does
up.
that extra 2 of the recovery roll stay there with me now, too?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
permanent.
Awesome.
And all of these will reset, so you can get the advancements again. So on your way to tier 3, you can get another +2 to your recovery rolls and such. You'll also get some cool class features, but we'll work those out offline. I'll message you about it.
Cool.
Tearing up.
Did we skip anybody's character arc stuff?
Past.
Oh, wait.
No.
Yours first.
Your character arc.
My character
True.
arc?
Chet. What's Chet doing?
Isn't Chet?
Chet's good.
Okay. He's
Blood.
good.
Chet's fully realized.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty good arc.
He solved all
Fully
of it.
actualized.
He solved
He's
every
doing the
character
good
arc.
arc.
That's how he became
Yeah.
Chet
captain.
lives with no regrets.
Yep.
Moving
And I
through
think that's
time.
everything there is to say. Any last minute predictions, reactions?
I predict my chair won't break next week. or
Let's
next
go.
For some reason, I have a feeling that if anybody on the ship is going to die, JB's dead first. He's messed up just too much.
You think he's like
The
the red
fall
shirt?
guy.
He's the
No,
red
I don't
shirt?
think he's going to be the fall guy. I don't even think it's going to be like a repercussion. It's going to be more like he messed up again so bad that he did it to himself.
Sorry.
Oh.
That's awful.
That was me.
That's terrible. Rank.
I predict
full
that
eggs.
we're going to be leaving this room very
Yep.
shortly.
In fact, right now, even.
All right,
my
well, what do we all say? Are we live anymore?
What do we? We're live. What do we
Oh
say?
yeah, what do we all say? Everybody, 3, 2, 1.
GG's and GN!
Bye bye now.
Bye.
See?
Oh my God, Trevor.
I'm sorry.